Rolling. He could be calling me, you know how he is. There's that one episode where he's screaming, Gemini! Gemini! Gemini!
Man still calling you that.
In the middle of the pod, yeah, man,
no
you can hear someone saying, Gemini! Oh, Gemini! Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and then he goes quiet for a bit. Jedi! Jedi! Hey, bro, you don't even know my name, cuz. Ain't me?
I was gonna call your whole
It's your boy
story.
Jedi for JEDIONLINE, True Illuminati Live, Red Pill, True Illuminati. Clips, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And please put the number of your like in the chat, you know, like that. Right, we're in the building. Yeah, man, just been holding a vibe. It's been nice. Big up, man, like Maverick on the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones and fews.
We got Shelly SHEVZ in the building. Wagwan.
Hello, everyone. I'm back.
Hello, hi.
Hello, hi. Hello, hello, hi.
We got her arch nemesis, Southside in the building. Wagwan.
Yeah, totally
Suicide.
unbothered.
Totally unbothered.
He's like, I don't know what's going on right now. Been warring. You get me? And we got our special guest in the building. Man like Dirty.
Pin it in here, pin it in here.
Have you dropped the skanks?
Nah, it's still
Where's the
there.
skanks,
It's
bro?
for the people that know. If you know, you know. You get me. You've got to been around for a while to know. You get me.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah? What? What's your problem?
Wait, I predict them right, Dirty.
No, that's Dirty Goods.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
See?
We need to clear this up.
We need, see? That's a good, today, big up Dirty Goods.
Yeah, big him up, big him up.
Yeah, man. Big up, man.
So you dirty or dirty
AKA
something?
Dirty Dukes.
Mr. Dirty.
Mr. Dirty.
Mr. Dirty.
AKA Dirty Skanks.
Yeah, for those.
Alright.
Yeah.
For those.
For those who
He's
know.
trying to drop the skanks though, because he's
trying
disassociated from the skanks.
Yeah, look.
Why are you
look at it.
disassociating from the
Nah,
sky?
you know what it is? It was the beginning. SKANX was the beginning, innit? That was when I was a lot younger. I was 14 when I got the name. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then when you look at it in the demographic that I'm in now, with all these different older
Did
people.
the name symbolize something, or is it just a
Yeah,
name,
bro.
like-
I used to love like Missy Elliott music videos and Rare Tears, man, and be in my front room trying to emulate.
Oh, you got the dirty dances,
the body
dirty
pop, the body
moves.
pop. I used to be on that trying to do that as a youth man in my yard. You get me?
Yeah.
Never really went no further, but
Never
that's where the name
professional
came
with
from.
it.
And then the music thing started to happen, and I just kept the name. To be honest with you, so that's where SKANX came from. You get me?
Okay.
Dirty skanks.
Yeah, for a man with no coordination, I think man should just allow it.
I don't have coordination.
I was talking about me.
Okay.
I hope he was.
Yeah. What you got something to say?
I'm-
You got dance moves.
Yo, I don't.
What's that?
Don't play.
What was that though?
Dirty skank. Don't play.
Yeah, I feel like I can say I could skank. Skank means
Yeah.
What are you fucking giggling for though, my brother? Even having an opinion on whether I can skank or not.
You better
is mad.
stay to your little 1-2 step with a beverage in your hand.
Yeah, that's a skank, bro.
That's a skank.
Yeah.
That's a 1-2 step. Don't get it twisted.
1-2 step is a skank. That's a skank.
It's a type of
Yeah,
It's a type of skank.
Yeah, it's like
skank's not
in
involved.
skank
There's no
category.
there's no
Low-level
choreography.
skanking.
There's no
It's in
choreography in
category,
skanking, bro.
yeah.
It's like 2-3 moves, 4 moves max. Forward, back. That's a skank, bro.
Forward, huh?
Whoa. He got you
Forward,
there.
side.
Got you there still. There's no, you can't get out of that.
I didn't
Bro.
even hear, man. I was just saying, huh?
God, side is wide too. You don't want to go there. Way.
What's wrong with side?
So I just feel like that's for the
You got mad
the
side.
What,
Transformers.
is this thing gonna carry on in 2025? For
Please
real?
tell them to fix
Yes.
up, man.
This one's for the stolen voices, my people that ain't got much traces. Trapped in the belly of the beast, everywhere is beef and there's never ever peace. Every day is peak and I never get to speak. Living in the Elmos, never get to see. Sitting in a cell, feeling like you're never gonna leave, but you can't sleep cause you got beef with the brother underneath of the bunk. Man, the truth in my speech is abundant. I don't need a reason to keep it 100. The government declared the war on the man. So this ain't a song, it's a glorious anthem to rep for the group that is normally abandoned. The poor is ignored when they're stranded. From Lagos to Kingston, Norwich to Camden, against all odds, of course we are champions. I'm the voice of Trayvon, I'm the voice of Stephen Lawrence, I'm the voice of Tupac, with no thug life engraved on my stomach. I'm the voice of a runaway slave, holding a blade and facing a musket. Been a victim of the system too long, we get tired of waiting for justice. The voice of Fred Hampton Sr., killed for defending the people and the right to exercise freedom of speech. We just want to be treated as equal. I'm the voice of the mums and the ones that pray for unity in the community. I'm the voice of the young trying to escape the slum, but they can't find the opportunity.
So much to say, but not enough. You hear the cries calling from the skies above, saying it's okay, speak your mind, open your heart, don't let no one add you to all the
them.
Just them.
I don't know how to.
It's
I
them.
don't know.
I came
Tell
in,
them, man.
Can
Bro,
I just
I
say,
came in on
I
adult
don't.
vibe.
I don't know how to
crazy.
return to what once was. Do you understand?
That's gone.
I can't do that. Like my
You just
thought,
got, you know what you got to do?
my thought process
Just
has
remember your
been.
age. That's what you got to do.
No problem. No
That's
problem.
all
It's
you
still
gotta
always
do,
gonna
man.
be a why to me.
That's crazy, man.
I personally, if I had a choice of going sideways or going back, I would choose sideways.
Sideways.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Side.
Yeah. I personally, I don't mind.
More time I'd choose forward.
I don't mind speaking in a term that allows least confusion as possible. I don't mind that. Get me? But I do understand. There's always one of the man them that's
I
too
know,
mature for the
it's
white
too
thing.
much. It's-
I get
yeah.
that, and I rock with you. We could have just a normal conversation.
Listen, do
I
your
can
thing.
also-
it's a cancer.
I just don't
Can I
get
just
involved.
say-
I just don't get
Yeah.
involved, man. I can't be bothered.
I also can be normal, but it all depends on who I'm around. If I'm
Yeah.
around these man, I can't get caught slipping.
Yeah.
Because people are childish.
All right, people
And we
like
enjoy the
South.
childishness.
I hear it. Listen, each to their
It's a
Like
own.
choice.
South.
Each to their own, man. Each to
It's a
their own.
choice.
I just
We
have
could
to
be
be
grown
on
up if you
guard.
want.
Each
You
to
want to
their
be
own.
grown up?
Listen, do your thing. I'm not here to change
South?
nobody's settings. You get me?
Yeah, you ready?
South's gonna be South.
Okay.
That's it.
That means he's gonna be a
South.
why man.
South. That's it.
That's mad. So,
That was
dirty scans. So you
Yes,
said,
my bro.
so it was music,
Yeah, man.
dancing, enjoying the vibe
Yeah.
from early. So you had a musical background.
Nah, I wouldn't even say I had a musical background. There weren't no music in the family like that. Or
No.
I had no uncle. No, it was just me, to be honest with you, that kind of just enjoyed the music, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
My older brothers had all the, like, the Hot to Death mixtape CDs, you know, the mix packs and that.
Yeah.
And,
So
yeah.
what's the first like bit of music that you ever owned? Like bought?
First bit, I don't know. I think it may have been, I was buying singles from, was it Virgin or HMV or whatever? You used to buy, to buy
Virgin and
singles.
HMV.
Do you remember you used to buy singles for £3?
Yeah,
They used to have the
yeah,
music
one
video.
disc.
Yeah.
What, a
The
disc,
one-
yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, one
And
CD,
some of them
yeah.
used to have the music video on the disc when you put it on your
Is
PC.
it?
Yeah. So that was like them days. I used to buy singles. I used to collect singles for like £3.
So who was the first single?
It may have been a Ludacris single.
Man.
Like, I was a mad Ludacris fan.
Luda.
man. Yeah.
Luda was dope, you know.
Luda was the
Luda was
person.
cold.
He was the person that made me start music.
Oh, is it?
Luda
Yeah,
was
Luda was dope.
Luda was cold.
Till he
man.
got commercial.
But even his commercial
even then.
tunes
His
are
commercial tunes
dope.
were, they are dope,
Yeah,
but I
man.
would say, like, yeah, he just didn't. He didn't last in the commercial scene though.
Luda,
Like
Buster,
for a couple
or
of years,
Twister.
and then he.
Luda, Buster, or Twister.
Twister for me, personally.
Twister was tough, but Buster.
I'm gonna say Luda. I'm gonna say Luda. again,
Luda.
so, yeah.
Yeah. Still Luda still.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean...
I just think I've
yeah.
never heard Luda miss really. Do you know what I mean? Like even if he's just a feature artist,
Yeah.
he gives you exactly
yeah.
what
But
you're
like,
supposed to
because
get.
he knows the formula,
Yeah.
I know when he's tried and he hasn't.
Yeah.
Because just knowing the formula and be like, oh yeah, that sounds alright, that's cool. But for Luke, like it's almost like I now judge you on certain different levels, and it's
because
like
you're because you're already
it's just
at a
easy
level.
for you, so
Yeah,
I don't really rate it.
yeah,
Like, do you know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
you know how to not sound shit on the tune,
Yeah.
but that's not the same as.
Yeah,
going
yeah.
in.
Do you know what I mean? In
Yeah.
terms of the artistry,
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like there's much artisticness
But out of the
in
three
them.
that you
just like
called,
Fabulous.
like out of the three just called Buster, Luda, or Twister, there's only one out of the three that still got it now though.
Like, that's
It was
Luda.
Luda.
too.
Like, if Luda was to write a verse in 2025 now,
Cold.
like you heard him, like when he done that Cat Williams thing or whatever, when he was responding to Cat.
yeah.
In 2025, we're talking about lyrical ability. Wow, that was mad.
Luda.
That bar was mad. Da, 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 da. Out of the three of them,
But
I can't-
Buster's still living
think
on
he's
that
still
old,
training?
Buster's still.
that old vibe that he's got on that Chris Brown
I think out of the three of
Hear
them,
me?
I think out of the three of them, Twister's the best. Yeah, out of the three
Lyrically?
of them, yeah.
Lyrically?
That's me personally.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes, it's like I like you for the nostalgia, but I don't necessarily really like anything you ever really put out.
Yeah, I feel
I
that
like-
still.
Deep down,
I
just,
feel that.
I've always had a funny vibe with
couldn't
Busta
tell
Rhymes,
you- I
and he
couldn't
was
tell you
probably
about
one of
the
my first.
album.
Busta Rhymes was probably one of my first albums. The Coming,
swear on.
the Coming.
Mad.
Yo, behave
But,
yourself, man. Big man's in the building. You
see
get me?
with Busta, yeah?
Yeah, look at him.
You know
Struggling.
what? You know what I liked about Buster? Yeah, it was
Struggling to deal with the coming.
The
Look at him.
tonality.
Adult.
Sorry. Yeah.
Go on.
Adult.
Go
Yeah, it
on,
was,
sister.
it was the tonality.
Still struggling.
See,
to
I'm
be
over
adult.
here being adult.
I'm here.
Go on, sister. Go.
That
I'm
was-
struggling.
Yeah, yeah.
Behave yourself.
Oh, you
man.
said
No,
your
no, but I
first
was just
album
saying,
was to come in.
No, that's crying.
Crying
Why you got
now.
high water?
Wow.
Busta Rhymes' first album
I said my first
was called
album
The Coming.
was Bus.
I like Busta's
Bus.
The Coming.
tonality
Busta Bus.
and his delivery.
Yo,
That's what I liked
yo.
about Busta.
And his
Tonality and delivery.
originality.
Yeah.
Very different.
You know?
Yeah.
Ludacris was mad creative though. Mad.
Yeah, he was
creative.
good. He was
Mad
good.
creative.
He was good. He was good, man.
You get me?
He was a good artist.
He was.
I can't lie. I fucked with Ludacris and all that Disturbing the Peace. I was into all of that. Because all of that shit was like, it was either you was just listening to just New York, 41st Line, or you liked
Like
other
that.
music.
Other music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I liked other music.
He
Do
had
you know what I mean?
comedy to his rap, which was quite new for man, because man grew up of like the old school. It was just
That's
gangster
true.
music.
That's true. He was
had
more
mad-
light-hearted.
Like, yeah, do you know what I mean? And he would talk gangster.
He was
shit,
more for
but
the women
still-
as well.
And he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
gal
He did
tunes.
gal tunes,
He
though.
had gal tunes. Is that what I'm saying?
He definitely did push some fuckery.
Yeah,
I look at when I'm thinking about one or two tunes.
Yeah,
he pushed a
he
little
pushed a
fuckery,
lot
but-
of. He pushed a lot of fucking.
Just like you know, normalizing just certain things, innit?
There was stereotypes.
wasn't, though?
There was
Like what?
sexualization.
Who
Nah,
wasn't,
though?
no
Who
one. I'm just saying, them man they
100%.
played their part, innit?
Yeah,
I think everybody played a part though. Who didn't play a part?
Him
back then?
particularly,
Who
there was a
didn't,
raunchy
though?
side to
Yeah.
his thing, right?
Yeah, but-
and it was quite.
All right,
Do
before
you know what I
him
mean?
though, no, I hear what you're saying, but before him,
think of certain tunes.
before him, there was a LL Cool J though.
Part of the thing
Do you
as
see what
well.
but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So there was
Yeah.
always someone that
Yeah.
was. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
balance fuckery through
like, there's
everyone.
always going to be someone
Yeah,
whose
fuckery.
things
Yeah,
over.
Yeah, I pushed some fuckery myself, so I can't even lie.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
fuckery,
I can't even lie. I pushed a lot of fuckery.
Ludo, yeah, he had the comedic thing. He had little weed tunes and all of that, so it wasn't just straight. Like he had blocked out music.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? But he had area codes. Yeah,
Hey, what's her name? Shauna. She was fucking sick.
Shauna was cold.
Yeah, she was cold.
She was sick.
Shauna-
Unless
Shauna
man was
was
writing her bars, I don't know what happened to her. She even done a tune with Beanie Man. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, the I
How
know
did it
the
go?
tune as
Was
well.
it something about? Was it about a bike?
She was on the back.
Yeah, I
She
remember.
was on the back.
What was the tune? Beanie Man. I
And,
don't like Beanie Man, you know.
it's-
I love the fact that you remembered the fact she was on
She
one.
was on the back.
Yeah, I don't like Beanie
She
Man.
was on the back.
You
You like
don't like
Beanie
Beanie
Man?
Man?
I don't like Beanie Man.
Why? What
Beanie
about
Man,
him you
I
don't
just
like?
don't know.
I don't know.
Like I'm from a school where some people just don't like because there's a variety of people. You're all personalities, and
Variety,
some of you
yeah.
just have to not be liked. And Beanie Man, I just don't like you, cuz.
My brethren robbed him.
I don't know what it is about you.
My
I've
brethren
never liked
robbed
this
him.
brother.
My brethren
Why are you
robbed
happy
him.
about that?
Man's
I know
gonna
it
say
just
Beanie
made
Man's
me
my
laugh.
uncle.
My brethren robbed him.
Sky Daddy's gonna say Beanie Man's my uncle.
Not even, bro.
Yeah.
Not even.
Beanie Man's not a likable character, bruv.
Yeah. My brethren,
Why
see?
do you-
My
why-
brethren robbed him.
He
comes-
See?
Yeah, he comes across as a cunt.
Okay.
Yeah, and he comes across as bad mind, like especially when it comes to other artists.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like for instance, I can't think of a time I've ever seen Beanie Man really genuinely big up other artists. I don't know. He's
Like,
just always
think
got
of his
something to say. I just
His
don't like.
features
I just
ain't
don't
really
like
got
the
them.
I
brother.
never really
You
had.
haven't
don't
heard
like
of a
Beanie
Beanie
Man.
Man Mavado?
He just there's a bad mind that comes out from when I watch him. I don't know what it is. And
Do you know what it is? I think,
I don't know him. He
I
could
think
be a lovely,
certain time,
lovely
yeah,
geezer.
You see, when bashment artists get American recognition, I feel
Recognition?
like, is that what, did I say
Is
something
that
else?
Portuguese?
Recognition.
Recognition, what did I say?
Recognition.
Recognition, mad thing. Recognition.
Sorry, I'm
I
sorry.
feel like when
did
bashment artists get recognition from America, I feel like it puts them on a pedestal, which allows them to have that attitude there. Is what I'm saying? When
I can hear that.
when they're somewhat still homegrown, I still feel like there's a humbleness to it. When you go over to America, there's a big like, it's the next thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like it, yeah.
It's a
We're saying Vice Cartel's in London now, but he was in
I
America.
swear that, yeah, he was in America.
Apparently he's
over
in
there,
London.
so,
He's arrived now.
He's
They're
arrived in
about-
London.
He said he's gonna go on RTM.
mad thing.
I said down, shut down if ever.
That would-
Shut
yeah.
down. Shut down if
I'm
ever.
watching that one. I can't lie.
That would be.
You hear me?
so
That would be
vibes.
funny still, I can't lie. It
Yeah,
would
someone,
be funny.
he's gonna go somewhere. He's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah,
He's gonna go on something.
Boy, with Gangster, if he came here, God, that interview would be crazy too.
Vibes Cartel, yeah, but this is the thing though, because obviously I've got things to say. I'm not like I'm a fan of Vibes Cartel, but also, you know, we'd have to ask him a few things.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, where's the 33 degrees of evil?
Right,
Like, is that,
yeah,
are we done
yeah,
with that?
yeah.
Talk to
We're
me.
just doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we
vibes.
got things to talk about with
All of
Vibes Cartel. But yeah, it'd be amazing to sit down with Vibes Cartel. Yeah, I think he's one of the greatest artists ever.
Definitely.
Definitely.
To ever
In
do
his
it.
genre or ever?
No, just
Ever,
in general.
Ever.
In general.
The man can do
It's
anything. He
fucking
can jump
amazing.
on anything.
I don't know
Not better than JEDIONLINE. Don't care.
what.
Not better than JEDIONLINE.
Crazy.
That's a wild. That's
not
a
better than
wild
Jadakiss,
thing
bro.
to say.
Crazy
It's not
statement.
better than Jadakiss, bro.
Crazy statement.
What
Excuse
can
me?
he do that Jadakiss can't
It's
do?
alright. Do you want to?
He might be more
express
popular.
yourself?
Yeah,
He's
man.
not better
No,
than
Jadakiss
express.
chat,
No,
'cause
express
it's just a crazy
yourself.
statement.
Turn off
No,
his,
it's-
turn off his
yeah,
mic.
it's a
Maverick,
crazy
turn off his
statement.
mic. Turn
It's a
his mic
crazy
off, bro.
He's not
statement.
better than Jadakiss.
Turn his
And
mic
I
Bar
off.
for
feel
bar,
like-
he's not better
Alright.
than
Your
Jadakiss.
mic's
you
off, bro.
okay?
Your mic's off, bro. Go on, dirty.
He is not better than
Cover your mic, cover your mic so you don't get no. No,
Yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's
No.
crazy. Alright, cool. Beyond bar for bar, what's Jada got?
What are we
wait.
talking
Alright, cool.
Popularity, I give it to
Think-
Vibes.
think- okay, so Vibes
He's
is
more
more. Wait,
popular.
what?
Forget
Vibes. Wait.
popularity.
So
Vibes
wait. What? So he's more influential, as we've said. For yet
No, more popular.
influential
Ah, you don't want to go
Yes.
to that then.
I don't know,
Yes,
because
across the world. We're talking about
across the
people
world,
wearing.
I can't chat shit. He's right.
Yeah,
he's
he's
right.
right.
He's
God,
more
he's
influential.
I'm pretty sure in India they know who Vibes Cartel is.
Diversity in regards to the music that he's
Jada
giving.
got that.
100%.
Jada got that. Jada will give you a bad man tune, a gal tune, a gunman
No.
tune.
You're talking
a
about
No,
all
no,
in.
no,
You're talking
no,
about all in
we're
rap.
talking
You're talking about all in
genres,
rap.
right, we're
You're talking about all in
talking
rap.
about
But I'm talking
genres
about across all genres.
Right.
Across all genres, what
What have you heard him on?
What is Jada not gonna do?
Jada
What
can't-
have you heard him on beyond rap?
on Jada?
Yeah, what
he
have
will
you heard?
He will smoke a Mariah Carey tune.
Forget what.
He will
forget-
smoke a Bashment tune.
Alright,
He will
have you
smoke
heard
a
it?
English
Have you
Yeah,
tune.
I have,
Has he
yeah,
done
I
it
have.
though? Has
Wait,
he done it?
On a
he's
bag.
got
But has
features
he
with
done
Mariah
it?
Carey, MJ.
Yeah, I've heard him on
He's
that.
got features
I've heard-
with gigs,
Listen to
bodied
me.
gigs.
Listen to
He's
me.
got features with Bashman.
Who's got features with gigs?
Jadakiss.
Is it? I ain't heard that.
He's
Jada
got one or two
gigs tune.
features with
But my point is,
Charlie
we're just
Sloth
talking
done
about
it.
rap.
Mic check, I think the tune
Yeah, it's
is.
rap
It's
though.
just
That's
rap,
rap.
talking about
yeah.
No, I
So
just
what
no.
Vibes
He's
Cartel
smoked.
done?
Hold on, he's
Vibes
smoked
Cartel
It's on
R&B.
everything.
He's
It's on everything.
bro.
He
Jadakiss
also
has smoked
sings.
every genre.
He
I
can
won't
sing.
say he's a singer, but
He's
he
got
puts
R&B tunes out there. He's got
puts
hip
Yeah,
hop.
but
melody.
yeah,
So
okay,
is
but-
Jada.
So is Jada. So is Jada.
No,
Yeah,
no,
because
by
Jada
himself.
put melody
I'm not talking about him
to
featuring
his
on
bars.
someone's song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
Jada's
different
got
ballgame.
melodies.
Okay.
Going to say, oh yeah, I've spat on a tune with Mariah Carey that she sang on. That
Yeah,
doesn't mean
yeah,
I'm now R&B.
But that's just one artist. And Mary J. Blige, Jennifer Lopez.
Again, you're talking about him just rapping on people's
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah,
You're
but
not talking about.
rapping.
that makes it.
But he don't sing,
so
though.
you want
He
him
don't
to
sing.
sing?
He don't sing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
talking
you
about
want him to
diverse.
sing.
We're talking about being
Yeah, but
diverse.
talking about
The
versatility.
We're talking about
Vibes
versatility.
Cartel does melodies. You don't sing. It's
So
not.
okay,
Nah,
but
it's not a
song.
again,
It's
It's not a
He
ballad.
sings, he sings.
It's not you. It's not you,
but he does-
Chevelle.
but he
It's
does-
not a
No,
song
again-
like what you would sing.
Again, but he attempts to do so.
Exactly.
But Jada sings as well, though, don't he?
What?
No,
Where?
Jadakiss
Where?
could do the
Like,
little
he
Madolic
does the
something.
melodic-
He could do
Melodic
the
rap.
little
I'm sure he's
Madolic
done it
rap.
before.
He does Madolic Bashment.
Rap.
You get me?
Yeah, it's still rap. It's still rap.
He's
That-
not.
that-
But listen, I'm not
Like,
disputing
I'm
how.
not-
No,
important
so
he is as a
now,
rapper.
so okay.
Vibes
But it got to be
Cartel.
He's called it a
influential
Vibes Cartel
diversity.
has-
We've already
has
said
rock
Vibes Cartel's
songs,
winning from what I'm
bro.
hearing.
Soft rock. He's on
Regardless
soft
if you're saying
rock.
preference-wise,
It's a soft rock.
like.
She wants to let you know it's soft rock.
Like,
That's
all
it.
sorts, but
You
again,
but you see,
preference,
even if
yeah, I
Jada,
prefer to listen to
but you
Jada.
see, even if Jada
But
ain't done
he's
it,
more diverse.
put him
more
there, he'll do
influential.
it.
He's
I'm
not.
not saying
That's a
he's
ridiculous
not.
statement.
It's a ridiculous statement.
Jada.
He's not more verse.
In the verses, Jada will smoke Vibes Cartel.
You've lost your whole
Smoke.
mind.
No. That's the teacher.
You might be able to party over there.
Brother.
Cool.
Brother.
You're going to party.
Wait, stop.
Take your body
Nah,
out.
but see what I'm looking. See when the
Yeah,
cameras
cool.
start rolling. Certain
You
man
see when
just turn
Jada
into
goes,
a villain. Like, because there's no
Cool.
way he believes
Hater.
what he's saying right
Bro,
now.
why?
In a-
You're
Brother,
gonna
I've
have
seen him
you're
skanking
going to have a
Vibes.
party vibe
One question.
in Vibes.
No,
with
wait,
Uno.
1 second.
Question.
In a verses.
Versus Jada
Nah, hold
smoking.
No,
on.
I don't think
No,
so.
wait.
Jada's smoking, man.
Take a breathe,
Jada's
bro.
smoking, man. Bro, I've breathed. He's smoking, man.
Bro, we could go tune for tune
I
now.
will go- I
and
will
you
go
get
tune for
bodied
tune.
If I
It's
make you
mental.
link into this thing,
Bro, I promise you. What you gonna do? You're gonna play me what Fever? What you gonna play me? I
can play anything. So what are you
I'm
gonna
going
play?
to play mad
what?
Jada
You're
tunes.
gonna play some mixtape with
Some
Styles
B-block.
P.
No mixtapes. I promise you, I can play. I can play.
Some alchemist.
I can no. Yeah, he might. Yeah, maybe. But I can play all of Jada's bait tunes. He's gonna smoke Vibes.
He's not. That's
Gonna
silly.
bar for
That's
bar.
silly.
He's gonna smoke.
But I
him.
guarantee I wouldn't know half of Jada's songs.
No? Well, that's a
No,
a
but
you
that's
problem.
why I said yeah.
That's a you problem.
It's a you problem, and I said already.
It's not just
Popularity,
that, no, but think about
I
it.
give it to
It's not just
Vibes.
a me problem then.
That's definitely a you problem.
No,
because there's other
popularity,
people
I give
out
it
there
to
that
Vibes
don't
still.
really
Because you
know
got to remember
about
something,
Jadakiss,
Jedi.
but they know more about
Jedi,
Vibes.
really,
Yeah,
truly,
no,
looking like
facts.
this,
That's
Jedi.
facts.
Overall, if if you look across the world, Chinese people listening to Vibes Cartel
Yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Oh yeah, they've been.
yeah,
They've
from-
been
yeah.
skanking. They've been doing the
Indian,
dancing.
This is why I can't chat
name
on
it.
popularity.
No
He
one
was
is listening
correct
to
still.
Jadakiss today.
What?
Who?
That's
Get
not
him on
true.
call today.
He is.
But
Get him on
our
call.
slot.
Yeah,
No, wait.
Gangster.
But our slot. Wait, Jedi. Jedi. Bar us lot, who's listening to him? Bar our age group,
No,
who's
Jay.
listening to Jedi?
Bro, go on
Jedi?
the Jada video now. He's doing Vibes numbers. Millions. 3 million. Vibes is getting 3 million.
If you've
So-
been locked up for 30
worldwide. No, let's
You get me?
establish. Jadakiss has got a following.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah,
disputing
naturally.
that.
Not as
I
big
don't
as
know.
Vibes,
I
though.
don't know if it's as young or as active or as present as Vibes is.
All right,
Vibes is
question.
the current
Put it this
thing.
way. No, but he's been
Jadakiss is
current.
like a legacy kind
All
of thing.
right then.
Right.
But they've been about for the same amount of time.
Yes.
But they've been about for the same amount of time.
And Vibes is
Vibes
lost.
Cartel's definitely been about for at least 20 years.
Oh, yeah.
Even whilst being
Alright,
in
so what-
prison.
Vibes has lost
That's
at
a
the time.
serious thing.
Vibes has lost at the time because he was a gunman and he went to jail when I was out.
No,
He's
because
been-
he was.
That's why he lost at the time, bro.
You sound like a hater.
Don't care,
Jedi.
don't
He sound
care.
like a hater.
I like Vibes.
That a man can have
Wait, hold on.
I
Because
don't-
whilst man was in prison, he was still releasing tunes.
And whilst he's come out of prison, he's released shit tunes. Now what?
That's not the
Now
point.
what? I will
The
bang
point isn't
Vibes.
that.
I will
The
bang
point
on Vibes
isn't that.
Cartel all
The
day
point
long.
isn't that.
Tune.
The point is
I will
that
bang on Vibes
Jadakiss-
Cartel.
You nearly got involved in that one.
It's crazy.
Almost-
It's
you
crazy.
almost-
The point
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
Jadakiss and Vibes Cartel have
get
been
banged.
around the same amount of time,
And Jada was
Jadakiss
smoking.
has fallen off.
There's no fall off.
He's
No,
fallen off.
no, he's
When was-
understood
okay,
when to
when was
chill
the
in his
other
older
tune?
age
Where's
and
the
pattern
latest
differently.
tune?
But Vibes Cartel
Vibes
told him.
don't
I wanna
have
just-
to
you know
do
what,
that.
let me just say this, let me say this.
Vibes
Vibes
Cartel
don't
is
do that.
still in skinny jeans and LV trainers. Allow it.
Man singing
Allow
through an
it.
iPhone, dog. So
Yeah,
where's Jada's
cool.
tunes, fam?
Jada
Aye,
got
listen,
mad
Let me tell you
tunes.
something. Let me tell you something.
Where's
Now, YouTube.
Listen.
Latest tunes.
The Vibes Cartel Defense League is very strong, brother.
It is.
Mind yourself.
It
right
is.
now.
Jedi,
Right
question.
now, he's symbolizing something more than an artist to these
Jedi,
lot.
question.
Look, yeah, go on.
Freedom and that.
We're
A
outsiders.
concert top next month, yeah? Jadakiss has got one on, and Vibes Cartel's got one on.
Popularity. That's popularity.
I
End
have
of
to
this
giggle.
conversation.
This is
I have to giggle.
popularity, though.
Because me and him's been to a Jada Styles.
Locks
No, do you
concert.
know what? There was what was it? Styles wasn't there.
One of them
No,
was
no,
missing.
that was more-
One of
no,
them was
Styles-
missing.
Styles was missing.
When they came O2.
Yeah.
No, Styles was there.
Somebody was missing.
Chic,
cuz-
Styles and Jada was there. Man's got pictures and that, bro. Styles and Jada was there.
One person-
It might have
yeah,
been
someone
Chic.
was there. There was something missing. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie. That thing made me feel awkward, cuz. Yeah? I went there. I'm with my brethren. We've gone to see Styles and Jada or whatever.
9 million.
You get
man.
me?
Yeah.
Love them, man, there.
Mad,
Gone to the O2.
right? In
He said 9 million, man.
That's-
I say 9.5 million, man. Cool. But whatever.
Yeah,
You
that's-
get me?
yeah,
I'm there
yeah.
and I'm like,
yeah,
I
but
don't
what-
know.
Yeah,
There's
but-
man there rapping the bars there, and I'm looking up and something even about this angle is upsetting me.
Yeah, I know, I get
No,
that.
no, like no.
'cause it's
That's
a
when I
stage thing.
realised
It's
I
a
don't
stage-
like,
it's
I
a
don't like
pedestal
concerts,
thing.
bro.
No, I
I'm
get
not
that,
into. I will go to Dirty's performing at da. I will go
Yeah,
there
I
all day
prefer
long.
that.
But see, going to the O2 and
looking
watching
up.
certain man at a concert,
yeah.
it felt weird.
Yeah,
cuz.
100,000
So I
people
realised I
was
didn't
dead
really
to
like
man.
it. It was boring to me.
Okay.
It was boring. The man that was like, it was just boring. I'm like, I don't like this shit. It's not entertaining. I saw Kabaka Pyramid perform. He was sick.
He was cold. He was cold.
He was sick.
He was cold. Man was there. He was cold.
So it's an energies thing.
Yeah.
It is,
naturally.
but it's two
Like, do you
different
know what I mean?
vibes.
So-
But this is why I didn't get the wires crossed when man said popularity. Because if you say to myself, you go into a vibes party over a Jada party, I'm at the vibes party. I'm there.
Why?
Why not? What? That's
Because that's
Because
what
you
the
said,
girl
but Jada was
No,
better than
no.
the
Just
verses,
why?
though.
I don't understand.
No, but in the verses now, where it's a competition, Jada,
No, I
I'm
don't think
sitting on
so.
Jada's
I
side.
feel
You
like
don't even
I'm sitting on
if-
Jada's
if-
side.
You don't even
listen,
No, you gotta
if-
understand.
if
You gotta
Addy-
understand
if
how
Addy
I'm
was to sit
separating.
down-
She's getting first name basis like
If
Addy.
Addy
you know?
was to sit down
Personalised.
and say,
You get me?
for instance,
Free world
say
boss.
you want to do like a pen game.
It's like she's talking about your Columbus.
And
I'm just saying, bro. Listen
it's
to
cool.
me, listen to
That
me.
was mad.
Listen to me. If
was
Addy
racial.
was to sit down and do like a pen game type versus
Jada's
like bar for
smoking,
bar,
man.
I believe he'd
Jada's
smoke
smoking
Jada.
because you can't smoke a man
He
with a
would
girl
smoke
with a girl
Jada.
tune.
For lyrics.
You can't smoke a man
I think
with a
so.
girl tune.
And you're thinking
Yeah,
about. You're
man.
thinking about.
I'm
You're
saying
thinking
if
about.
he's writing his bars for
Jada's
Jada,
smoking,
you're
man.
done, bro. What
If
are you
Jada
talking
writes
about?
Vibes'
You're
bars,
being called
Vibes
Fruit
is gonna
Twist,
be
bro.
more popular.
Jada's gonna be fruit twist up fruit.
Why
That's
she-
what's gonna
that
happen.
was all off camera.
I'm just saying.
Nah,
That was.
Fruit Twist is
That's
off
what's
camera.
gonna happen.
Remember, I got one in the
That's what-
chamber.
That's
crazy.
what, I'm
Loaded.
just saying. That's what man would
That
get
was all
called.
off camera.
It was
Fruity, man.
But
It's
Yeah.
cool.
but
Cool. Just
but
know
every day he had a Fruit Twist like at school. Yeah, but chicken and fruit.
Before he
Man
went
said,
to
what
school.
kind of twisted fruit? And then it's a fruit, not a twist,
up.
man. I don't know, all kinds of...
Crazy, blood.
Ooh, ignore them.
I'm just saying.
Jada will smoke vibes.
No,
That's-
you wouldn't.
Bro,
He
that's,
would.
that's
He would.
preposterous.
You're Jamaican, so you're gonna stay on that
It's
side.
so preposterous.
Yeah,
That's
you were
preposterous.
screaming free world boss,
Yes,
and
I
he's
was
free now.
screaming
Are you
free
richer?
world boss.
You know what it
No,
is?
I'm not.
There you go.
You're arguing.
But I'm happy that he's
There's some
out.
kind of energy that you're arguing with.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
just
know,
I'm just saying
seems
Jada's
personal to
better.
us.
I'm just saying Jada's.
Really hateful
You're
over there.
Nigerian. It shouldn't even be personal
Hold
to
on,
you.
hold on. It seems personal to the
You should
outsider.
be bigging
from
up
your
Burna Boy. Man's talking about free world boss.
I never said
Madman.
free world boss.
Madman.
But Burna Boy is a mad thing. I don't. Burna Boy's got some songs, but I don't. I don't feel associated or connected to Burna Boy. I don't have that
Yeah,
type
no,
of
I'm not
loyalty.
into his
Yeah?
music still, but
I'm
I-
not-
Burna
not
Boy's
in
got
his-
bangers.
I don't know.
the
Like, I know
Beatles
the
type
debate
songs,
ones
they've
and
got
that,
like a
but
sweetness to it.
It's all right. For me personally, again, if we're talking about Afrobeats, I feel like Afrobeats is soulless, and for that reason, I won't be.
Is that
I won't
how
be
you
invested.
feel?
No, but it's a fact.
I'm not a big fan.
It's a fact. I'll tell you why it's soulless.
Sorry, go on.
Love songs is cool, very rare, but there's only like one artist that I know that's even slightly revolutionary. All music
Oh,
has
I'm
to be
understanding,
revolutionary.
I'm
Has to be
understanding.
people powered
Right.
at the core. Has to be
Yeah,
anti-establishment
yeah,
at the
yeah,
core.
yeah.
All music has to be. If
Big
it
up
ain't, I don't
Jada.
want to hear it.
Big
It's
up
a, it's,
Jadakiss.
it's a product of.
See, pick up
Yeah,
Jadakiss.
alright, man.
Vibes Cartel was doing the next thing. Jadakiss is talking about running in Parliament and brrr.
So
You
you're
get me?
trying to say Vibe
Anyways,
Cartel ain't got
anyways.
no
Fire bun.
anti-establishment?
Fire bun.
Even if he does, he's
Fire
capping.
bun on you and Jada.
Yeah, but same with
Even if
Jada.
he- maybe,
But behave,
maybe,
bruv, man. What are you
maybe.
doing?
Let's not play. Let's not play. Who's the bigger Mason?
hating on-
Pause.
why you hating
Let's
on
not
Vibes
play.
Cartel?
I'm
Is it
not,
because you got the
Hater.
Turkish
bro.
thing?
No,
What's the-
I big up Sidham.
Okay,
Yeah,
Sidham.
man. Big him up. I know you lots is
Big up
hating.
Sidham.
Big him up. You get me?
But you lots.
Yeah,
Why
just
would
big him
I
up.
hate on Sidham?
Just, huh?
What lot
Why?
is he talking
Because you lot
What lot
want.
does he mean?
Oh, you did that,
Oh,
and you
my
looked at your
thing,
arm.
that's
That was mad. I'm
crazy.
gonna draw for the one in the
That's what
chamber
you-
soon. Still, it's
That's what
getting
you really
personal.
did, bro. That's
It's
what you
calm,
really did,
but
Use lot.
no, use lot gallem,
Words,
as in the
that's
gallem.
crazy,
Everyone
bro.
was hating on Sidham.
I'm not-
Everyone
I
wanted
never
to be
hated
lady
on
vibes.
If I'm honest with
No
you,
one
right?
didn't want to be
If I'm
Sidham.
honest with you, I feel like it's become popular to act like you're not hating on Sidham. But initially,
Where's the date on
initially
though? Where's
the
the date on?
sisters were not happy to see
Oh,
Vibes
100%.
Cartel with a
100%.
non-Nubian counterpart. Let's just be real.
100%.
Can we be real?
I can be real. I can say maybe other
I don't know.
sisters.
I wasn't
but
really paying attention to that one
but
there.
as
So.
for
No.
me,
People
no.
was upset initially.
They was pissed. Comments were screaming.
Yeah.
You was in the
Sidham-
comments.
Sidham- no, I was never.
Sorry,
I
I was
never chilled in
joking.
the comments other than Jedi's
I'm
comments.
sure I'm playing. She was in the comments.
But I was just saying, no, Sidham held him down, innit? That's what
Yeah.
he chose. I'm unbothered.
As long as my brother's happy, them was there.
As long as my brother's happy.
You're begrudging,
Teacher,
waiting for her to fuck up.
No, man, I don't want her to fuck up. If anything, he might fuck up.
Waiting for someone to fuck up.
Huh?
Waiting for someone to fuck up.
Yeah.
Right, so
But-
dirty.
Yes.
What are you? What's going on with you then? Are you still doing the music?
Yeah.
What music, my boy?
Ask the man if he's still doing music. It's mad. He's been doing it. That's
Grime,
crazy.
Sorry,
hip
no,
hop, rap. what we
if
doing?
because I didn't know if he
Everything.
was
But,
still.
At the moment, I'm getting back into the gram side of things. At the moment, to be honest.
Okay,
Grime side of
that's
things are heating up
exciting.
right now, though.
Yeah,
still.
I was bored for a long time with gram. Though, to be honest with you, like,
You started from Grime, yeah?
yeah,
You
that's
just
what
need
I
to
started.
send for someone dirty, man.
Nah,
Hurry
you
up,
know what?
man.
I've
Send
had
for-
people phoning me asking me about coming to do fake wars and all
Okay,
sorts
not
of-
fake war, but as soon as a boy look at you wrong, there's
Yeah.
Shelly.
You know what it is though. You know what it is.
I know.
I don't have the woo sort for that.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Oh,
you're.
okay.
Yeah, I know you don't. You don't have.
I
to
don't
chill.
have the chill
You don't
for
have to
it.
chill, but you're gonna have to just learn it.
No,
Because-
you know what it is. You know what it is. Man don't know the line, man.
No, you see, grime.
But Grime's
No,
got
yeah,
that
you
no
see, grime.
line thing to it.
Just a bit like rap, but like rap's gone completely soft. And
Yeah.
It's a shock when people go at each other.
Yeah.
But see, grime.
but Grime's
it
on
has
the-
to keep that element.
No, I don't think it should go.
So therefore,
I don't think it should
you
go.
need to get catch up in.
No.
Right.
And someone sent for dirty.
No,
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
don't do it to yourself.
Ah,
Don't do it.
The other
don't do it to
dirty.
yourself.
The other day.
The other day.
The other one, yeah, the other one.
No.
That's no way.
That would never happen.
Are they bridges?
That's the alliance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Them man
Other
have to
day. I'm
do
sorry.
music.
There's too much respect there.
Yeah, them man have to
Sorry,
do
other
music
day.
and link up.
Yeah,
It's too much.
Yeah.
Big up both dirties.
But you know, like the type of beef, like I don't know if you look remember there was like an Asher D and Mega Man tune, and they were banning each other on it, and it was super
Oh yeah, I know what
popular.
you're talking about. I know what you're talking
about.
about.
Okay, like just a fake,
Yeah.
jokey.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
joke
they're
thing,
dissing
but it
each
was
other on the
serious.
same
Man was
tune.
talking about rap.
I never really listened to Asher D music.
Hear me?
Still,
Do you know what? It was there was a
not like
there
that.
was a garage
Was it
time
a
that was
mixtape?
interesting when I was
it
growing
album?
up.
No, it was on their album.
I
It
don't
was
know.
on their album. Yeah, it was on their album. It was on
So
their
it's on the
album.
album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was on their
there was a
album.
soul album, and
Yeah, it was on their album still.
it was alright
You
still.
okay?
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying.
it was cool still. There was an album. And it was,
No, you
it was-
bought the So Solid album.
There was an album and it was cool.
No, it was called So
Solid.
Solid.
Mega Man and
though,
Asher D was on it. You hear
Asher
me?
what?
Asher Y. You hear me? He was on it. And yeah, cool. But they done the friendly thing. They done the friendly
Back and forth.
bar for bar.
I can say it.
Bar for bar.
I can say it.
I'm gonna say bar for bar. It was friendly. And that was kind of good. And I like that
Friendly
element
fire,
because
yeah.
then, do you know what? We live in the real time with
Uncle
real
Daddy's
consequences.
making you look behave. I like
you
it,
know-
man.
You know what I mean?
They didn't see that.
But do you know what? I don't know if you lot have heard the latest tune with Gets and Dave.
No.
And that was a nice tune in the sense of
Was that going at
just
each
for
other?
like not
Yes,
not-
but no.
Yeah, exactly. Lyrically, in the sense of like who's got the double entendres, the similes,
Yeah,
the
but no, like,
this,
I don't-
that
I-
in the back.
I
You
don't
get
care
me?
what Dave writes. He can't chat to Gets. I
No
don't
way.
care what
No,
he writes.
he lost.
Yeah, of
he
course.
lost.
They've
yeah.
got bars though.
I don't care. It's not like
You
listen.
got bars though.
Yeah,
You
Dave's
know what I
got bars,
realized?
but it's just not
Yeah,
on-
ChatGPT's got bars.
True. That was.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
innit? Like, there's a thing where,
True.
and I've known this when I was young. There's a thing you could say all the stuff. That's why I could never say Eminem's the best rapper. You can say everything. Some man, you're just in a rush to say everything before anyone else says it,
Yeah.
and you've said it. Oh, great, yeah. But it's not good. It's not like
Fair.
like that.
mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said it all. Yeah, great. You know how to say all the stuff.
Yeah.
Get me?
No, I know what
But
you mean.
like, it's not moving me, bro. And you need to
Yeah.
move me.
Yeah.
And there's a spiritual part of music.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Where
Definitely.
there's an essence that you got to put in there.
Yeah, 100%,
you know what?
100%,
You know, innit?
100%,
You got to put your
100%.
something. You get me?
Yeah,
And some
100%.
man ain't got that. I don't
they haven't.
care, man. You
They
ain't got
haven't.
that.
They haven't.
Yeah.
Like, you just got bars. Like, it's
Yeah,
great.
literally.
Favorite grandmothers.
Oh, favorite has to be of all time. Has to be DWE.
DWE.
Yeah, it has to be. I'm not. Listen, let me
That's a
explain.
weird one, isn't it?
No, it's not a weird one.
I know.
Do you know why?
No,
Do you know why it can't
do
be?
your thing.
Do you know why it can't be? Because D-Dub was most people's favorite MC, most big MCs' favorite MC. Yeah, and I'll tell you this why.
It's like most people like Doggy Style.
No, whoa, crazy
know what I mean?
comparison. I'm not there for the analogy for that one. That's
No,
mad.
no.
I'll let you do that
Whoa,
one afterwards.
why are you doing
no,
that?
because you've done a mad thing. I said DW, you started talking about Doggy Styles. It's crazy.
Nah, be grown up,
thought
bro.
we were
No, I said,
adult.
wait, I'm trying to be an adult, but he just threw me all the way off. No, but I'm trying to think. I said, right, I'll
Do you, bro?
D-Dub,
Do you?
D-Double, and then he said,
I'm
but
struggling
everyone was like,
again.
no, that was mad to me.
There's a lot of popular
I'm
things,
struggling.
like mainstream popularity.
All right, cool. So, all right,
Get
look.
me?
So, for me, I grew
Might
up.
not be niche.
Like, the reason why D-Dub was my favorite MC is because the MCs back then sounded like themselves.
yeah.
DW sounded like DW.
Yeah,
Lethal
that's
B
true.
sounded like Lethal.
Yeah.
Wiley sounded like Wiley. As
Yeah.
much as they were all MCs, they sounded like
their
themselves.
signature.
Yeah.
If there's all of them sounding like
Branding wise
themselves,
and that.
Yeah.
They
if
did
there's
this.
all of them sounding like themselves, why did you pick D-Double?
Because D-Double had this specific, the way he said certain
His thing
things,
was unique.
like the way he just sounded
There was no one
different. The
like
way he
him.
said certain words,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just sounded very different from
Yeah.
the way the
Yeah, it
average
was- it was
person would
wavy
say.
still.
Do you know what I mean?
Wavy.
Like most man would say on. He would say, oh,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm saying?
Wavy.
You know what I'm saying? So just letting things like this raw. His style was
Do
different.
you know what it was? He learned. He understood sound.
Yeah, very well.
And he was able to manipulate
Yeah.
what you'd hear on like scratching.
Yeah, like
or-
all this.
Do you know
people
what I
sit
mean?
down and ring.
And
People don't even know he's saying it's me.
Yeah.
They don't.
But again,
Yeah.
To them, it's
Yeah, it's ring, you know what I
yeah.
mean? But again, little things like that was like raw. My man's style is so different, and he's a cold MC. When you listen to the bars back then,
Yeah.
his thing was separate from most MCs.
His thing was good. He can get lyrical.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does sound like he's got a bag of pen in his mouth while he's rapping. But I
I see what you mean.
Get me? Like
There's a lot of teeth. There's a lot of teeth. There's a lot of teeth.
Sometimes he does sound, but I feel
Yeah.
like he's made that work for him.
Yeah.
And
But do you know
that's
the
what I
funny
want to
thing is?
hear.
Do you know the
It's
funny
like
thing is
Old
with
Dirty
Double though?
Bastard.
Double doesn't speak differently from how he MCs.
Right,
He speaks the same
Wait,
way. Like,
yeah, I
he
get
sounds
that.
when he speaks.
You kind of get
I
that.
see,
He doesn't
I've
put
never-
on
yeah.
It looks so comfortable.
You know, some people
I get it.
And that's the
put on a
best
voice.
thing. When you
Yeah.
like, I feel like just having a unique voice is like.
Like, for example,
80%
Gigs,
of
how
the
Gigs
battle.
raps and how
80%,
Gigs
yeah.
speaks is different things. I'm not saying he puts on a voice,
Yeah,
but how
yeah,
Gigs
yeah.
raps isn't how he sounds when he
Yeah.
speaks to you.
No, he
You
doesn't.
see what I'm saying? It's a different tone
Yeah.
altogether, whereas Double sounds the same. So for me, it was like, raw. My man's style was different lyrically, boom, 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 boom. And then cool.
But lyrically, he's obviously not the best though.
Not in this day and age, Gets would be, I'd have to call Gets the best MC of all time now. Like, lyrically.
I think.
Lyrically.
Better than Skepta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm asking. I'm
Why
asking.
not that?
Billion
Oscar,
percent.
come on.
Billion
Are you
percent.
okay?
No,
No, I'm
who would you say
asking.
was?
I'm not. That's not my
Who would
thing.
you
I'm
say, who
asking.
was your opinion? What's your opinion?
My opinion would be the best of all time.
I'm going to ask you a question.
I would say there's a couple man that I rate that I think are the sickest of grime. So obviously the ones that everyone knows, I would say Gets. I would say Goods. I would say.
that's preference orientated, but yeah.
I mean, I just think that at one point when you listen to Goods' stuff, like he'd reached like a supreme level
All
of
right,
fucking.
let's tweak it. Let's tweak the question a little bit. Let's tweak it a little bit then.
He'd reached a fucking high level of lyricism within the grime tempo and thing. He was fucking. But I feel like it'd be hard, bar for a lot of people to have touched him. But I think Gets is just
Superb.
like.
I don't get the
Like,
Gets
I
out, though,
see
man.
the thing with Gets, yeah. I know when you're just putting words together.
Yeah.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
But see when he's
In his bag.
I know that his face pushed up when he spat that bar,
Yeah.
because he knew
'Cause you could
how
hear
nasty
it.
that
You could
that
hear
was
it as
disgusting.
well.
Yeah,
You would
yeah.
Like he
hear
does
the
that.
drop.
Like to set, like from day one, he's had certain
But the
things.
maddest thing is his basics makes other people's effort sounds crazy.
Sounds so.
Yeah,
That's the problem here.
It's
This is
so
what I'm saying to
sad,
you.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's
It's
actually
mad that
sad.
he's
Get to
within
the
his
effortless-
pocket,
Yeah.
and
This
it's
effortless one.
in his
Effortless.
way.
Effortless one
Yeah.
makes your thing that you
Yeah.
thought was the craziest
Yeah,
thing
you
you
sound
brought
like
the
you're
past 15
trying
years.
so hard.
Oh,
You
it's
sounded like,
deep.
and you're sweating.
It's true.
Deep,
True.
it's
That's the
deep.
problem with Gets.
Yeah.
Gets is cold.
That's the
It's cold.
problem.
Undeniable.
Like for me, if you look at it like this, my question originally was, yeah, when I put up
I
on my
think people
socials the
start
other day.
appreciating Gets a little bit more since he slowed it down. But
That's
he's been
it,
sick.
Yeah, no, he's been sick, but
you
he
know
was
what I mean?
saying too much. He didn't have the delivery back then.
He's trying to put in too many syllables.
I feel like, yeah, he didn't feel like he
But
had
I
the
appreciated that
Yeah,
shit.
no, I rated it, but I feel like he didn't have the delivery back then. He didn't have
Aged
it.
like wine.
Yeah, it's just.
Aged.
I'm just my 2 pence.
Who are you gonna say? You're gonna say someone
I
silly.
think Gets is overrated.
Okay, and you're gonna put who in whose place?
I don't know
gonna
because
say
I wasn't.
Skepta.
I wasn't really. I take RA over Gets.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, me personally,
Hell no.
I think RA is better than Gets. I prefer Gets acting to his
Better
rapping.
than Gets.
That's my
Gets
just my
acting?
personal.
No, okay, yeah, but how is RA better than Gets?
It's just I prefer him on a tune.
Why?
I just think for grime, I enjoy the aggression. I enjoy what he's talking about. When Gets
Gets aggressive.
isn't just grime now though. You get me? But I don't.
He's more versatile than RA.
He is. He is more. I'll give him that.
I feel like big
I'll give him
RA
that,
or whatever,
but-
but like there's no competition between RA and Gets.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I think it's
Yeah,
overrated.
people
still.
say he's the godfather. Get it.
I don't know about all of that.
Grime.
Yeah,
I
he's-
get that.
he's a
If
cold
we're
grime
talking about
artist.
who's a bad man, then you can give your awards to who you want to give your awards to. But we're talking about who's the best artist.
Yeah, but it's
out of
not-
RA
yeah.
and Gets. Bro,
I can't
feel
even.
like
It's not even on a
you
bad
ain't even
boy
sat down and
thing.
listen to a Gets album. Then.
No, but I have
Giving
though.
it a,
I actually
he's a
have.
fucking artist, cuz.
But he's not
You
for
have to
me.
give him his flowers.
He's not for me. You get me? Not to say that I would never listen to
You're a
him.
man that thinks Styles P
Hear
is like
me?
one of the greatest
Styles
rappers
P is
ever.
dope. Styles
this
P
what I'm
is
saying.
dope.
You-
I don't
you
know a rapper
appreciate-
better than a man like that. We could do like a rap called Ransom. I will let a man say Ransom is better than Styles P, and I'll
course
keep
he is.
quiet.
Of course he
But
is.
I'm not gonna let a man say Fat Joe's better than Styles P, or I don't know.
Who's Fat Joe better?
Whoever, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, or whoever, Dr. Dre or Snoop, or you're not better than Styles to me. Styles is a bad man in his
No,
his
he's
thing.
a good
This is
rapper.
what I'm
What
saying.
does having great verses mean? If you ain't
Do
selling
you know what? For me, it's a personal
know what?
feeling.
If you're not really making any money like that in comparison to, no, because
Yeah.
wait, because cool. Having good verses is cool. Right, I'm a sick artist, whichever else it is. But it gets to a stage when there's people that have got good verses that are actually really making money from this thing. And
I don't care about what you're making, though.
No. But to an extent, you do care.
I don't.
Because they care because they're investing money in.
But I don't care because I would never
Right,
listen
but
to you based on your P's.
No. But I'm not saying to base it off of the P's. But if it gets to a point where there isn't any growth after 15, 20
I don't
years,
care.
or whatever else
Ransom-
it is,
Growth in what? Growth in
just in regards
monetary.
to, just as an
In
artist
general,
in itself, in general,
I don't care.
In your artistry.
Cool. Let's say, for example, JEDI or a Styles P, for example, have always been sick rappers. Beyond their high times was Mariah Carey features and whatever else it is back then.
So we saying they
In the
hit a
past,
ceiling.
since then, beyond being sick rappers, where has the growth been? There hasn't been. I haven't seen any diversity in regards to their artistry. I haven't seen them become bigger in any capacity.
No, okay, well, yeah, definitely in business, they're both doing well.
Yeah, in
Styles
regards
P,
got his shop and
yeah, they got their thing.
Yeah,
Jada's got his
cool,
thing.
cool.
They're the man of business.
Forget outside
of rap. Yeah.
In regards to the
Music
art itself,
wise,
in regards to that, yeah.
Me personally, yeah, I feel like you're looking at rap as a competitive type of situation, right? And in that, in terms of doing stuff and being busy and merry, that's a good thing still, but.
Because if you haven't been busy for nearly 20 years, what are we talking about?
I don't think that's necessarily to do with how good of an artist you are. That's just to do with if you're, because some artists.
But I do believe that
you can put out one album.
But hold on.
And still, other people, I will compare you to other artists.
Yeah.
No,
100%. But what is that one album for them? There isn't one. This is my thing.
For the lot.
I'm not saying they haven't had good albums or good projects, but my whole point is this. Besides the name that they had from 20 years ago, or whichever else it is, what has happened since the Mariah Carey Bad Boy era?
Cool, but we can say the same about someone like Chipmunk or someone like Wretch.
No,
or someone like
there's been growth and diversity.
They've still
more
been putting music, but
more
they
than
still.
Where? There's been growth where?
All right, cool.
They've
Just for
still
example, from when
putting
Sketch
music
just
out.
started acting.
They've been keeping their pen sharp, and I
So-
feel
so-
like
No.
So
I'm
is
not
them, man.
even talking about just the rapping
So is
side of
them,
things,
man,
but
though.
again, in regards to being, let's say for example,
I'm not
Chip
taking
had his
Chip out.
American moment or whatever, that didn't work out. He's come back and he's here. And bro, he's still
And
charting
he's been
and doing
shelling.
things or whatever else it is.
Cool, he's
and for
been
the past
shelling.
10 years, Chip's been somewhat.
so is
regardless
them,
if it's-
man.
Where? When was
Bro,
the
they got
when was the
albums,
last
bro. They
time
haven't got one
Jada
failed
or
album.
whatever else it is was on your TV
But
or you
since
heard it
then,
anywhere?
All you got to do, you got
When
to look
was
for
the
it now.
unless you look
'Cause
for
remember,
it,
right?
right
You got to
then.
look for it now because we're in that time now where you go on YouTube to find your music. You're
So my
typing in
question is,
whom you
where's the growth and diversity in the past 20
their
years in
growth and
regards to
their growth and
in regards to
diversity will
anything?
come from
music.
the artistry, yeah.
musically, but
In regards to the artistry.
musically, they
I
don't
wouldn't
sound
say-
like
I
how
wouldn't-
they sound 20 years
I
ago.
wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't say there's been
Any growth.
okay. You're probably not asking for this amount of detail, but like Styles P has shown growth in terms of his content, right, and whatever, like the things he's been rapping about. There's definitely a lot of growth in terms of the character of Styles P, the rapper, on wax, on music, has grown and developed slowly. There was a slow period. He was stagnant for a while, in my opinion, putting out a lot of work, but saying a lot of the same shit, in my opinion, right? And this is where I started to differ from him thinking that Styles P was the GOAT, because I'm like, but you're not really giving me nothing. Now we will talk about crying, his son, his this, his that. He's putting, he's growing as an artist.
Yeah, cool.
I think same can be said about Jadakiss.
But the only reason.
This is me asking a question
Yeah.
because I don't necessarily tap in again as much with Dead Man. But in regards to that, is this in art form in regards to we're giving you lot songs now that are more relatable in regards to these sort of topics, in regards to crying over this or whichever else it is? Are we
No,
giving
'cause
you,
their songs have
or are
always
we
been
just
relatable.
giving you sick verses here and there? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm asking
So
about.
watch this now. So if you take away the sick verses that will make you scrub that, turn up your face and get a little gun finger or whatever, cool. Take that out the way, yeah. They got the same type of tunes that somebody like Tupac would have, or
Give us
vibes.
a second, please.
They got a mum tune, they got a bad man tune, they got tunes about their kids, tunes about kids that have died, tunes about gal. They're completely and utterly versatile in what they do. Now, if we talk progression, we could talk personality-wise. But if we're talking music-wise, I'm only going to Jada and Styles for one specific thing. I'm going for you as an artist. Do you know what I mean? When I'm ready to go listen to an R&B, I go fucks around over there. But when I want the hip-hop on a versatility type of level, I would draw for them, man. Because they can do that. And they can load it up nicely. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, so for me, them man there were not doing nothing better than them man over there, or them man are not progressing any further than them man over there. But if you look at the likes of Chipmunk or Wretch or whoever's been out for as long, what have you done that them man ain't done? But you might be more popular. This is what I'm saying. You get me?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
This is what I'm saying. So cool. Grime. Who got you into grime?
Who got me into grime?
Yeah.
I think it was the surroundings, to be honest with you. Cause as much as I moved to East London when I was quite young. So going to school I went to Kingston High School, so flipping Ayers, if you remember Ayers.
Ayers, yeah.
Ayers went
Used
to
to
my
be
school.
Neckle Camp.
Yeah, Ayers was in my school. And a
Ayers
couple
is
other
sick.
people went to my school. And yeah, just kind of seeing little things. This was like year 7, year 8, and kind of seeing these guys were kind of popular, but it weren't off of the back of music just yet.
Yeah.
Then I went to another school in Stepney, and that was closer to Bow. Do you know what I mean? And then this is when grime started to develop just that little bit more from the garage to grime thing. And then I'm like, right, I was just kind of listening to the radio sets here and there, whatever else it is, teeth and tapes, and you know what I mean, or whatever. And I started trying to write my own little bars or whatever else it is. And then, yeah, I think my brethren Chris had a pair of decks at his yard. And one day, these man went on the bus talking about going to Chris's house.
Yeah.
I weren't invited, because I had that little rep in school. Like, if I say I'm coming, I'm coming. No, there's no question. There's no argument. You get me? You get me?
Just
So,
like me.
yeah, I'm rolling. That's it. You get me?
Just continue.
Boom. So yeah, went to my man's yard. And yeah, just started practicing writing bars from then. This is probably like age 14, bro.
Yeah.
And then you did
Typical
school talent
time.
shows.
Typical time,
innit?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Saturday.
Year 9, that
Yeah.
yeah, bro. So yeah, started doing little things like that, and then from between year 9 and year 11, I kind of went from I'm writing lyrics to like, man's the best in the school. There's no argument. No them ones there. So going to youth clubs here and there now.
So what, are you battling man in between this and?
I didn't really need to. You see, in school, because
If more than 2 people spitting bars, it's an
almost a
unwritten
clash,
battle,
it's
you know.
like-
It's an unwritten clash. You know what I mean?
Man used to say they're
Not
clashing,
the
innit?
maddest thing is,
Automatic.
in my school, because there wasn't a bag of MCs in my school. All the MCs that were MCs in my school were a part of man's crew anyway.
Okay,
So it was never really a war team like that, to be
It's
honest
just
with
bar
you.
for
It's
bar.
friendly.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I went to a predominantly Asian school, so it wasn't really MC in the playground vibes.
Bare Bangra.
Okay.
It was bare beef. No, just beef.
I work Bangra.
What beef? Beef.
Why are you laughing at Bangra, bro?
Drum and
I
bass,
just
drum and bass,
laughed.
drum and bass. There was in the drum and bass team. Drum and bass and jungle. That was their
Ding,
team.
ding.
Drum and bass and jungle.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
bare of that. And Tupac.
Apache Indian.
And Tupac.
And Tupac. Drum bass, jungle, and Tupac. That's all you was hearing.
And ambitions of a rider.
Crazy.
So cool. So you see, from you came out of school,
Yeah.
did it carry on into college, or was it
Yeah,
something
so
that you just?
by the time I finished school, I was then going to youth clubs, and I was like mashing up youth clubs. and
Yeah,
youth
yeah,
clubs. You know,
yeah,
them ones
yeah.
there. But at this point, we had dreams. You know about dreams.
Dream FM.
Nah, Dreams in Harlesden.
Okay,
the
yeah.
nightclub.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Harlesden
yeah,
High
yeah,
Road.
yeah, that's the spot, yeah.
So back then, obviously, under 18s waves were going on or whatever, but it was just the yardies. Just the yardies. You ain't hearing nothing else but Bashman.
Okay.
But Bashman's just running it.
You get me? Bashman's
Yeah,
running
especially
it.
up there.
Yeah, like Harlesden,
Yeah,
you
it's
forget
there.
about it.
Come on.
Rhyme way,
Yeah.
forget about it.
It's not that season.
So Mileage, that's on Filthy Fellas and all that. Miles,
Yeah.
he used to be a bad boy grand DJ.
Okay.
So he used to DJ for man or whatever. So we used to go to certain places and go like Tudor Rolls and Dreams and just get a little. They used to give us 15 minutes, bro, in the rave.
Yeah, do your little thing,
Bro,
your little
you
window.
can't
Yeah,
stand somebody
yeah,
there
yeah.
watching you like this.
Yeah.
What is this noise?
What is
bruv?
this?
What is
Yeah.
all this noise, bruv? And hurry up. But
Yeah.
after time, some of the MCs started to get popular, so the gallem started to like certain MCs now, whatever. So now the 15 minutes turned 25. You get me? So we're getting a bit more of a look in. And then by that time I was obviously living in Northwest, but I had the connections in East. So where I'm linking up with certain MCs, Hitman, Hype, and whatever else it is, the people in Northwest that don't have the links to the East MCs are looking at me like, raw.
How you getting this guy?
How's this happening? You get me? So now I'm realizing that when I'm carrying the music over to Northwest, everyone's running to play my thing because they see me as this.
Yeah.
He's got the link.
He's got
You
the
get me?
link.
He's got the link. So we're playing him.
He's connected.
And when I'm in East, they see me as the guy that don't really take no talk from the Northwest.
The Northwest one.
you get me? So,
Yeah.
but again, the people in East, remember I went to London Fields Primary School. I went to school with Asco. I went to school with Marks and all these lot, whatever else it is. So the connections on both sides of the fence, anywhere I went, I was kind of good no matter what. So off of the back of that made me kind of, all right, yeah, he's good. So no matter where I went, that's when it kind of built
Your
from
name's
that. From
good
me. Yeah,
in
my name
both.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see, like at that time, were there MCs around you that you subconsciously had to battle with to keep up with the game, or you was just in your own lane?
Do you know what? I was very, very focused on just being in the Premier League of MCs.
Okay.
I didn't want to be with MC such and such on the high road,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like from the minute that I linked up with
You want-
Human,
yeah, yeah, you
and
wanted to
whatever
be
else
out
it
there.
is,
R.I.P.
and Hitman Hyper and whatever else it is, I wanted to be able to, any time that I'm at a set or you put out my mixtape, it's got these names on it.
Yeah.
If I'm with these
Right.
man that don't really want to, remember back in them times, man don't want to travel to East to go to these radio sets at
Yeah, cool,
12 till 2 in the morning on this estate.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, with some dead names.
Yeah, rock
With some
Love
names,
dead
but
names.
you have to
Yeah.
do these things,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
in order to get your name up. But because it's deja vu, you're like, right, I'm going. Man are getting on night bus, bro.
Yeah.
Like these times you're 15, 16 getting on night bus to go flipping East Ham
Radio and
on
that,
some
man.
youth's estate.
Yeah.
There's bare man outside. Brother, I watch man get run down. And all it's happened, bro, for this grime thing. But if
Grime's
I-
funny, man.
Yeah, bro, it was
That's
crazy
funny.
times, bro.
But the thing about grime is, I think, from an outside perception, not many man was really about that life, right? And from an
Yeah.
inside perception, you felt like you was one of the only real people about. Whenever you went to something that was grime,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
felt like
You was the bad
yeah,
boy, but everyone in
yeah,
that
real
room.
ones are here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real ones, yeah. It's
We
always
rolled
that
up,
feeling.
we
No, but,
rolled up.
but then
You
what
weren't lying
happens is.
though. You weren't lying though.
But that's when it becomes dangerous. Because obviously when everyone thinks they're going somewhere being the real one,
Yeah.
and then there's other real
Yeah,
ones.
'cause they-
Yeah.
And don't try to
Yeah.
take me for not a real.
Yeah,
Now, like,
yeah.
you get me? There's
It's
a,
gonna clash.
you know what I mean? There's areas like that, like Streatham.
Yeah, yeah.
There's areas where everyone feels cool to go to.
Right.
So it might be an
right.
issue here.
Okay.
Yeah, grime was a little
Yeah.
bit like that at times. Do you know what I mean? But I think in general, like out of the artists, most of them was just like youths that wanted to.
Yeah,
act
man
like
just
they were
wanted to
bad,
MC.
innit?
That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's what it was. And the topics was what man was seeing.
Yeah. That was like,
Literally.
That's all
get
it
me?
is.
But certain man brought the element of authenticity to it, which is always a sidebar. But
Yeah.
that's why there's different categories of MCs. You say, yeah, Chip's sick, and then you might say RA.
Yeah.
You want to go with who was Gully?
Because there's grime, and then it's almost like the ludicrous and like a different rapper, the quirkiness to the grime. I think Chip would bring into it, where RA is just more rugged with it. I'd say, you get me? I don't see RA grime like Chip
Can
grime.
I just say, yeah, like they're two different people. Like how Chip grew up is different to how RA grew up.
Yeah, but I'm just
You can
thinking
tell,
musically though.
like, 'cause
I don't
Chip's
even want to.
Chip's
You
never
know what I
been
mean?
on the badness. He's
Yeah.
never been. Oh, I'll
Yeah,
He
run
flirts,
down the
but-
road.
he flirts with it enough though.
Yeah,
But he does, he
a
does.
little
Flirts
bit,
with it,
No,
he
he
cleverly,
does.
but he's
But
very
I
open
do
with how he
like
does
his
it. though.
quirky
Yeah.
side to it.
That's because of his lyrical ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he won't pen a man down. Do you know what I mean? Like
He'll pen
hear
a man
me?
down, but
Penning man down.
He's penning
never
man down.
talked about running a man down.
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
don't come from that.
And I rate him
You
for that,
understand?
because
Like,
then if he tried to do the RA thing, it would have been
Right,
weird.
it doesn't make
but
sense.
but like Jed said, he dabbles, so he can do the RA thing in
does
his chip
dabble,
in his
he
chip
dabbles
way.
in his chip
Do you know what I mean? In his
Yeah,
chip way,
but
But
because
everyone can. It's-
Everyone
can tell
everyone
you
can.
that, listen, I will defend
Yeah.
myself,
Of
and I
course.
want people that
And-
will
I
defend
can
me.
do
Do you know what I
that.
mean?
Everyone can
I
do
can
that.
do
But
that.
musically,
He's very creative with it,
Yeah.
and he can sound very gangster.
And
So
he
But
does-
which
and
is
you know what?
dope.
And he
You know what I'm
does it-
saying?
He does it, as you
Yeah.
said. I don't like the quirky, but he's very cheesy.
You know what,
Yeah.
you know what it is with
He's
Chip?
very,
Chip-
very
you know what it
cheeky.
is with
We
Chip?
don't use
Yeah?
that word right
cheeky,
I love
but
the
that's a
cheekiness.
one.
Chip's like that
he's
you
got.
in class, yeah, that's very good at cussing, but you can't cuss him back, you want to box him. He's
Yeah.
like that. Like he's very good at cussing, but he's making everyone laugh. And you're like, brother, you're pissing me
and
off
that's
now.
what
yeah.
that's
You're
what I
getting
mean
under
by
my skin now.
quirky. Do you know what I mean?
You know I'm bad for you.
Because I'll box you up, bro. My version of this is this, yeah. I'm with my
Can't
British
make me
yard.
say cheeky.
We're all playing computer, rare. Man's beating me up on Street Fighter. I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you like, rah, I will uppercut you in real life, my brother.
Yeah.
Like you're getting so happy and carried away that you can beat me
It's
up on
gonna be-
computer.
Yeah.
But I want to beat you up in real life. But Chip says that, innit? So make,
He does.
make you want to find me in real life. Make I want to find me in real life.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's cheeky. He's not from RA or on road trying to, you know,
Yeah.
the fuck man.
But just musically, you see, if you want to hear something a bit more aggressive, you go
our
there.
cultures, you always need a gangster cosign. So we're trying to be unrealistic and move away from gangsterism. We have to be real. There's something in that gangster archetype that we cling to and we love.
Yes.
But it's like we can't openly discuss this.
Disgusting.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Why do we love the gangster, bro?
Because there's a lawlessness to his personality that people are attracted to. I'll start there. Do you know what I mean?
It stems from rebellion,
Rebellion.
isn't it?
Exactly. There's an attraction to rule breaking. Do you know what I mean? And it stems from there. But the I've never rated the gangster that licks man down for no reason. But not to say that I rate the gangster that licks man down anyway. But if you got to do something or you're in to organise something and you stay true to that, cool, you do your thing.
Can I just say, things like F the Popo, those type of things always resonated with me, even before I knew why or...
Yeah, because you say you had a problem with the police before the police had a problem with you.
Yeah, like, I would say it's what you've grown up around, isn't it? Like,
I get that,
hearing... Yeah, I just don't... F with them.
Yeah.
Simple.
There's
like
a lot of black people that's gone through that deal with that move like that though. Because bro,
I've never had to deal with them, but I just
I hear a lot of people having arguments about they don't like police for this reason and that one. That's never really been dragged up by affairs, never been subject to the fucking that they've.
But they see it.
But they see it,
They
and that's
see- I've
enough for them
seen
to
it,
attach to
yeah.
it. You know? And I understand it.
But you got bad PR. Your name's dirty, you got a bad rep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
People are allowed to judge you by your rep. You know what they say? Your reputation precedes you.
Yes.
You know, I think personally, I get that. I mean, the disdain from the police, I've always said that it's really just about understanding who the oppressor is and what oppression is and how power works.
Yeah.
When you get to that point, you realise my core issue with the police is essentially when the law is to restrict me of my human rights, it is you that is paid to enforce that.
it.
Regardless of what you're like, a nice person, whether you're racist.
But what if you're to blame?
Rare. Bro, I don't care. Because when it comes to that point, it's you at my door trying to enforce something on me. It's you. It's not the Queen, it's you.
Yeah.
That's why I always have to have a problem with you,
And you
because
chose to
at
do
any
it as
point,
well.
you be chosen to enforce something that is anti-me.
Yeah, you said I want to do
So
this.
we can't, I could never fuck with you.
Question then, alright, cool, and that makes sense, but let's say, for example, you've done something that you know is wrong. Yeah? No. Let's just be open and grown here. If you know that you've done something that is wrong, and there has to be some form of punishment, and there has to be somebody or some entity in some capacity to enforce it, regardless if it's the boys in blue or the niggas from the ends or whatever else it is, there's got to be somebody to enforce it. So is the overall problem the fact that there is somebody who's trying to enforce power over you, regardless of, or do you know what I'm saying to you? Because
over us, who is not one of us. Who is not us.
All right, so my question is this then. So my question is this:
if I fuck up in this room, and
then South checks
and you lot check me.
No. Forget
Then
the
you check me
check-in.
for- do you know
Forget
what I
the
mean?
check-in. Forget the check-in.
No,
I'm talking
no,
about there
someone-
needs to be some form of reparation for your actions.
No, that's
Let's
cool.
say, let's say, for example, you've done something in this room that us in this room here don't like, and whichever else it is, the same way the law sees it and think you should be in prison for it. The punishment is the same, but you're being reprimanded by different people.
Yeah.
Does this make it feel any different to you?
Yes, it does.
Why?
Because
If
one is
the
coming from
punishment is the same.
One is coming from a place of justice, and one is coming from a place of oppression, and for instance, right, you are also subject to the rules of I and everyone in this room. So if I fart in this room, you lot are all gonna tell me to come out. And if any of you lot do it, the same thing's gonna happen. Now imagine you fart in this room and some brother comes in and walks in and opens the door and said, "Rah, hey, you come out, you can't be in there farting." And close the door. Like, right, shut up, you dickhead.
It's
You're not even in this room with man. You get me?
You're not one
even.
of us. I think
it's an outsider
can I
thing.
say, wait, exactly.
You like that analogy?
Can I
You
say,
like it?
no, I want to add to it. It's the same thing, like, okay, cool. There's a difference. My big brother can tell me off, but I've never met you. You can't tell me what to do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Or my dad can tell me, reach out your yard. But if it's an ex-uncle and I don't know you, like, I'm looking at you sideways.
Do you think that we have
But
the
you know what I
capability?
mean. You know what I mean.
Go on.
Do you think that we have the capability right now to reprimand our own, and
No.
it will work?
No.
In some capacity.
No, there's not enough maturity.
No,
There's not enough maturity
that's not
for it.
true. We
I
do,
don't think
but it's
so.
dwindling, and we had more before. We don't understand that we're giving up that ability to check, have peer-to-peer conflict resolution. We're giving up our ability to resolve our own conflicts, right?
Zero maturity.
And this is a part of globalization and modernization. Society is not supposed to be cohesive. Society is not supposed to be communities governing themselves.
So-
There's not supposed to be common unity.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be loads of individuals that fit into their individual little boxes
Yeah.
and do what the fuck they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Done.
Right? And if you have an issue, you call us, we deal
Yeah,
with it.
yeah, basically.
But
there's no concern. There's no concern
nothing
from you
else.
or I.
And you know that's how society is
The
now.
person that lives beside me no longer knows if I'm dead
Yeah,
in my
it's
yard
mad.
or. Do you
That's why-
understand? Like,
No.
That's why people can be now like 2 years dead in a flat.
yeah.
Them problem
Neighbour
or
don't
us,
even
though?
know.
Is that a them problem or us problem though?
I
It's
think
a us problem.
It's an us problem,
It's a
but
us
I think
problem.
it was created by them.
Yeah, of course, it's social engineering.
Yeah.
But it's definitely an us problem, meaning that we always have the ability to reverse
Yeah.
But
any of these things.
this is my argument with these things, and this is why I get frustrated with us. Because a lot of the time, I feel like I hear a lot
He said,
about the
like
problem.
he understands what we mean.
I hear a lot
I
about the
understood what
problem.
he said.
Bro,
but
reply back in Polish.
It's very man said reply in Polish.
I got him for you.
What
you know.
about that?
That's your job, you know.
Thank you.
You getting
Go on,
mad?
Jets.
Just
You appreciate you, Jeds.
I'm just thinking about. I hear a lot about the problem in these conversations. Like generally, I'm not saying this is what's going on in here in this room now, but
Yeah, but what
I
is the solution? Is that what you're looking?
I hear and see very little from our own in regards to solution based.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of conversations.
Yeah,
A
facts.
lot of
Facts, I can't
chatting
lie.
is happening.
100%.
Yeah.
A lot of chatting.
I still say not enough.
So what would you?
I
what
still
would-
say not
what-
enough conversation.
What would you
but there's
suggest?
been a lot of chatting.
I've got something here, yeah. Because so it's based on your first episode. What was it called? What's it called? What's your thing
What?
called now?
What, Speakenomics?
No, the other one.
Oh, My 2 Pence.
My 2 Pence. He did an episode where he talks about different things, and he was speaking about Ringo Vision. The guy in Croydon. You understand? Like, so it's like
you don't know who he
I
is.
think is that the guy that was giving up food? or something?
foods, yeah, and they've cancelled or they've banned him
Banned him
from
from Croydon for 7
doing-
years. He went cruelly on him.
So what could we do as a community? Like, do we just we roll up with him?
No, but
make
can I-
sure
can
that
I-
there's
can-
more of us.
No, but do you know
Like,
what spoils
How
that
do we
as well, though,
combat-
sis?
How do we combat?
Do you know what?
these type of
So-
things?
so- but
Yeah, he's feeding
sometimes
white people, I agree.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Well, you were gonna say that.
Sometimes. Do you know what it is?
That
Do you know
was
what ruins it? Certain time,
Feeding
social
white
media, because social media make you bait. Yeah, so you see how man used to just move and do their thing and get away with it and feed whoever they're feeding, like the mummies on many a block.
But this is the problem.
No, but here, let me. I'm just gonna land.
Go on,
Like
land,
the mummies on many a block, fed the man them for many a year.
Yeah.
Never got checked by no
As soon as they
council.
went on Instagram,
As soon as they promoted it on
Mama's
social media,
kitchen.
they're talking about you can't run a
Especially during
business at your
COVID and
house.
that, yeah.
You don't have the insurance. You got to go on the courses. Sometimes shut your mouth.
We allow ourselves to
feed
live in that
people
society.
and
We
go
do,
home
we
without
do.
the notoriety.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But you know-
and then guess what though? People talk word of mouth. So you see, even
I was
without the
gonna
socials,
say
word of
that.
mouth
No,
will spread
I was gonna say
business.
that. I was gonna say that.
Was-
But that the other side with the social media is obviously it makes you aware, which is part of the problem. It's
Yeah,
a
but so
double-edged-
does your
it's
so
a
does
double-edged
speaking.
sword because you've got homeless people that will have a phone and don't have food, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I never know where they
Do you
charge their phones,
understand?
but it's true.
But do you get what I'm trying to say? So they've got access to see, oh, Ringo's on this road. Let's go down this road. So they might be looking for man, don't know where he is, but because they've got access to man's social media, they're able to find
But you know
him.
what that
So this
tells
is
me
where it's
though?
a double-edged sword,
But you know what that
bro.
tells me? We're now reliant on the device over the word of mouth. Yeah, because before the device, there was the word of mouth.
Yeah,
So
and that
before,
was
I used to
doing
link
enough.
with my brethren by just walking to their estate.
think it's a
and
case
if they were
of-
there, they were there.
I think it's a case of feed a man a fish, you eat for a day.
Oh,
Teach
if
a man
you
how to
teach him how
fish.
to fish, yeah.
They eat for a lifetime.
He can sort himself out for a long time.
You know what I mean?
AKA, it's obviously a short-term solution to give somebody a plate of food on the road. That's
Naturally,
and it is. I was involved in that locally where
Yeah.
what I realized, like, this is what it is. But the reason why I stopped doing it is after about the 4th week, I was doing it consistently every week. I was with this charity, just up the road, St. Mark's Road, feeding kids, feeding homeless people. I started to see it was obviously the same people coming back
Yeah.
very rare. And then the attitude of the people just put man off. Imagine I'm pissed off. Imagine I don't like you. Like, you're not a nice person.
Yeah.
Like, you're actually a dick. Like, you feel starved. You get me? You're a pussy. Nah, because your attitude is stink. You're
Yeah.
being rude to the woman that's trying to.
That's
can
trying
I
to
get you
help
this?
you,
That's it.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
acting like
crazy.
you're entitled. And
But-
how come you ain't got this, but you had this last week? Rah!
Yeah.
And I already told you, rude boy, you can't have two of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, but there's people behind you. And
Yeah,
there's not
come
even,
on, just
like
yeah.
there's a.
This is people.
You know what I mean? Like,
lack of ability to hold a value.
So that to me,
uphold the value of
that to
something.
me made me like fall back from that feeding the
Yeah.
homeless in that way. But I never step in anyone's way. But I just feel like once you regularly are coming back to get the same milk, the dynamics have changed.
Change now.
I just want to feed
at
you
first-
randomly.
at
You were
first-
hungry, and
yeah.
I randomly put a few.
And at
But now
first it was
you're looking for me every Tuesday,
Right. Yeah, you're right.
and
At first
I
it
don't
was-
know, bro.
No,
I don't know. I don't know.
But can I say
I don't
this
know.
though? Be gracious in your good works. Because you see the people that are coming back to link you every single week
Yeah.
are probably the people that waited till that day to go and eat a good food. Maybe.
Yeah,
And
Unfortunately,
it's the
I'm trying to
attitude
get
they
past
bring.
the
No,
knees.
the issue is
You got to like clear
you're
the area
grateful at
of
the
nitties. There's like a
and
cobweb
then-
of nitties,
and then you get me. You keep seeing the same thing all the
and
time.
users.
But then you gotta ask-
take-
And then there's
take
the genuine
mick now,
folk
you
here.
Get me?
No,
Start.
I don't want to
you
help
still.
nitties.
Me neither.
I genuinely not lying.
I just
I
wanna-
don't want to help
Yeah, I
a
don't
nitty
want-
that's
no.
not willing to
Willing
stop being a nitty.
nitty, bro.
But see, if you're homeless and you're poor and you got kids and you don't know what to do,
genuinely.
I want to be all doors open to you. But I just don't care about nitties like that.
No, but
Like,
you would
no-
save a
no-
nitty in a burden building, no?
Huh?
Would you save
Yeah,
a nitty in a
save
burden
it.
building?
Yeah.
So that shows me that they have
Unless
value.
it was your crack pipe that set the building on fire.
That's
But-
crazy.
but-
Why would I
but
not
it
help
sho-
you?
But it shows you that there's value to their life, innit?
No, there's
Do you know what I mean?
value.
Regardless.
But I'm not feeding you through your. This is the same reason I don't give out money and like that.
Yeah, I
I'm
won't
not-
do the
I
money
just don't
thing.
care about.
I take you shop and feed you, but I
Yeah,
won't do the
see what I'm
money
saying?
thing. Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
nitties throw food away.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Do you know what? A
I've
nitty.
seen
That's
nitties
crazy.
like, angrily as well.
It's,
Like,
it's real.
fucking
Sis,
dickhead.
I've
Like,
given.
I want drugs. Are you dumb?
I've given a nitty a bottle of water. I gave the nitty a bottle of water.
Man, I'm gonna sell it.
And he sent me back in the shop for a bottle of Coke.
Not the chest though. The chest. Why is this man so?
You drink what you drink.
It
What
must be
your-
because they're on
your
drugs.
drinker choices,
Their
you know what I
chest
mean?
must be
Drinker
high.
choice.
He
But I'm
said
just
no
saying,
to the water.
supplying money to people that I know is gonna go and do the drugs.
Yeah, that's
Like-
mad. No, I
like,
take
I
you
don't
yard
need
shop.
to do that.
Or
Even though I
food
said
shop.
what I said last week about if like we're talking about the black economy and people were saying, well, if I go to your shop and and you're just gonna spend your money on Fendi, then what's the point? I'm like, why are you worrying where another black person spends their money?
Yeah, I was a bit put off
They're
by
saying,
that.
well, that's the opposite of black economics because you want to keep the money in the. I'm
wanna
saying,
spin it
yeah,
around, innit?
I want as many black people to be able to have money to spend on whatever they want as possible.
Yeah.
So if you're spending it on a school in Gambia or you're spending it on the local community center, or you're spending it on crack, that's not my business.
It's not your business.
My business is to make sure that you have a business that is profitable.
But then other ethnicities don't do it like that because when you think about, I'll say Jay.
No, they do it like that.
They don't. They
No,
keep
they
it
do-
so in house.
No.
It just keeps spinning.
They do
no?
it like that. A Jewish man will go into a Jewish shop and spend his money with a Jewish man and walk out and not have a questionnaire of where did you spend your money once
like
I
that.
paid
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But again, I think that's because there is that understanding. Brother, Chinese man said to me a long time ago, and he asked me the question, why do black
Doing the
people spend their
accent,
money?
doing the accent,
No
I dare
way,
you. I
no
fucking
way,
dare
no way. He must have did it in the accent.
Why you?
Can we let him
Trying to get
get
me
it
caught.
out,
Sorry,
man?
man.
You
No,
spend
but
money.
a man did ask me, why is it that you spend? Why is it black people spend their money everywhere? Yeah. And I was like, right, what do you mean? He's like,
can hear
right,
that.
well, with Chinese people, like we spend our money in our own supermarkets and our people.
Yeah, we're in the shop. We're in his shop queuing for chow mein.
Yeah.
He ain't in our shop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I never seen a Chinese man getting a patty.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Once in a he may
Other than in
he may one-off treat himself too, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? But generally, on a day-to-day basis,
Man
they
said,
buy
treat
and
himself to a patty is
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, it is. It is. No, it's true. It's true. That's what it is, though, bro. Us here now, bro, we ain't got a pot to piss in, brother. Nothing. We ain't got nothing. But spend the money everywhere. Everywhere but our own. Bro, I watch black people. I put a questionnaire up about the pampering business that I've got set up or whatever else it is. Yeah.
What?
Pampering
I've got a pampering
business.
business set up.
The what? Man?
Pampering business.
Pampering.
Pampering.
Yeah.
PAMP.
So,
ERING.
Yeah,
just wanted
the
to
fact
make-
you have to think and
I
go into
did.
the right side of
I
your brain.
did.
Shame on you.
Your eyeball.
Shame on you.
It was
Carry on. You got
eyeball.
that.
And you know what I clocked
It was over
was?
there.
It was over
What I
there.
clocked was
Yeah.
that most black women don't want to be treated by other black women. They'd prefer to be treated by a Chinese woman or whichever else it is, right? Asian
I've
woman to
never
do their
thought
nails.
I tell you
about
what
that.
though.
I've never
No,
thought
I
about
tell
that.
you what though. This is positive stereotypes now, right? There's a positive stereotype that the Chinese woman with
Will
a
do.
herbal knowledge
They're going to do it
knows how to
properly.
Thai
Better.
massage.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
connection with these people and that.
Yeah.
And
It's
that,
like you're not
that
going
industry.
Indian shop for yard food.
It's
Do you know
not.
what I mean?
We've not connected that.
But
that
again-
psychological connection with
Again.
African and.
It's part of the problem though, brother. You see what I'm saying? That's part of the problem because there is
yeah.
people that have been training and doing these things
Yeah,
for longer than the Chinese girl
qualifications.
Yeah.
or the
All of
Thai
that.
girl, whatever
Yeah,
else
yeah.
it
So
is.
now you
that
got to
would
find
give
your
you.
niche or your
Yeah.
gimmick and be like, comedic. Well, whatever.
Do you see what I'm
You know
saying?
what I
No,
mean?
no, I get what you're saying.
You gotta lie.
Comedic eyelashes is mental.
No, I was gonna say comedic
Comedic
massage.
eyelashes.
Oh,
Comedic
bro.
massage or
Okay.
something.
Do you know what I
Maroon
mean?
Bro,
massage.
I beg
Maroon
you,
one.
allow it, bro.
I'm
Like,
just
you know, if
saying,
you go Jamaica, you know,
What's the
you know if you
comedic
go to
eyelashes?
Jamaica,
I'm just
she's
saying.
not going there.
she's gonna get
She's not going there.
the mud.
She's
the
not.
Rasta mud.
I
Going there.
can't lie though. That sounds interesting
You want
to
some
me.
of that?
I would,
Yeah, of course.
You're
Well,
going
no,
down
not
the
what you were
river.
saying, but he's
Oh.
pampering. I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Something that you haven't had before. It's
What
something-
would you offer her on a pampering day?
So the
and if she goes
pampering-
on, can we send her on a pampering day and film
Oh
it?
yeah, I can film
you could.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course you could. We could
I've got
definitely do something like
I've got
that.
my Bluetooth mic now.
So
bro,
you've got it's a 4-stage pampering session.
Okay.
So when you arrive, you get your glass of prosecco on arrival. Then you have a choice of either a manicure, facial, or half body massage or whatever else it is.
Why are you laughing at
Trying
me?
to add on. Trying to
and
add on.
then you
Trying
get
to
your
add on.
choice of Western Indian meal, so vegan, whatever else it is, blah blah blah.
Nah, she's fully wet now.
Yeah.
You said
facial.
pampering.
There's foods!
Then you said Caribbean food. She was like,
You
oh.
say vegan though? Is
Is
it?
that
Vegan
annoying?
and
All I know.
Oh,
you got
okay.
options.
Hey,
Don't give me no
chefs.
cauliflower.
Hey, chefs. Hey, chefs. Facials and food. Mad. That's the options.
He's just
Facials.
mad. There's no tagine.
Facials and food.
There's
That's
no
racist.
tagine.
That's racist.
Wanking. Okay.
That's
continue.
racist. Facials and
So what's the
food.
next one? after that?
Climax.
Yeah, so you've got
Because you said 4 stages,
crazy,
right?
bro.
So
Yeah.
glass of prosecco,
On entry.
Facial.
yeah,
your
massage,
treatment.
facial, or
Yeah.
whatever treatment I want,
Your
Food.
and then my food, and
and
then
then you've got live conversation and
live
Therapy.
conversation and what?
Therapy.
They love a conversation.
They wanna
They
chat.
get a-
Yeah.
Hey,
They wanna
he's
chat.
the devil, bro. He's the devil. He's offering a woman everything she wants.
Everything. she
Like
wants.
what?
That's
What?
it.
one
Alcohol,
day.
food,
Massage.
So
massage.
is it,
What's
is
your
it, is it
plan?
happening
There's
now?
gonna be a catch.
Soon, like
If
how
this was
soon
in the
are we
film,
saying
March.
like?
In the
What?
catch,
Yeah.
they're all in a
This is
circle
gangster.
So can I
doing
like
a sacrifice.
You know,
bro,
but-
what's the catch, guys?
for me and my
That's
girl?
gangster.
In the
Yeah.
hood, like it's gone
Nah,
dark.
man.
I already
Crazy.
know.
Why
I
is she
already
offering?
know.
You scared now?
I
innit?
already know.
She's offering you too much.
What?
He's offering you too
No,
much.
he's not. He's fine.
The only
Perfect.
thing that could be.
Perfect.
Nah.
What? I didn't even say
I don't-
even a quarter
You
of the
don't have
words
to
I was
even
thinking.
say it. I
So
don't-
your little
because
mind.
I'm on your level.
No, I'm on your level.
I'm on your level. I
Your
already
mind
know what
went
you're
wherever
saying.
it went.
But so
Cool.
did yours. Because you had
No,
to,
I
you had to
just
stop.
I just said, didn't it?
Uh-huh.
You was
What did
lost
you
at-
say?
Facial and food.
I wasn't lost at facial and food. I was actually lost at the half massage because that one.
Half a massage?
Half a
Yeah, you
massage.
said
yeah,
like
so half body massage.
Oh,
So it's not
okay.
full body.
Choose what half?
I suppose you could.
What half would you prefer?
My back.
100%. 100%.
But
What do you
it's
mean?
gonna be with women. So I don't want women to
I
touch
feel
up
like
my back and
when
my-
women are
That could
getting
be women or
massaged,
male, female
they're
or male.
thinking what men are thinking. Like, is this massage lady gonna try it? Every man's been in that massage position where you
I
think, hold
haven't
on.
thought that the
are you
massage
try it?
lady's gonna try it on me.
You never felt.
The massage lady, no.
You
Because
never,
I don't just assume women are lesbians.
nah. Okay, cool. I've had a. Have you had a massage, Maverick, from a woman?
Yeah.
And did you think in your head, is this gonna turn? You did. See, I went somewhere. Yeah, this
I
woman
was
gave me
offered.
a hammam. I'm not gonna say where I went. I don't want to offend certain people. You get me? I went there.
Was it
And
Morocco?
the way this chick was
It was in
dealing with me,
Algeria.
Oh, okay.
and then she's like, okay, yeah, now you turn around. I was like, oh.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So dumb.
It's about to go mad. Big up Algeria.
No, it was
Because
Morocco,
if that
wasn't it?
wasn't
Really?
her
Algeria.
intentions, she's playing a dangerous game, cuz. You get me? You can't be rubbing down all your clients like this. This is personal. You know what I mean? I felt the connection.
Do you know when you know it's serious? When your hour's finished and they say, anything else?
Right, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Crazy.
You get me? Because you see
Crazy.
what's you see what's happening here.
It's crazy.
You get me?
The massage
the
is
circus
over.
tent is in the building.
Right.
So let's not play
My
games.
60 minutes is done. I should be allowed to leave. Why are you offering? Why are you asking?
Zippos right now. It's Zippos.
That's crazy.
So, but yeah, I mean,
Extras.
listen. Nah, because I went.
But we're not putting that on his business.
No, we're not
Do
doing
you know
that.
what I mean?
No, we're not
Like,
doing that.
we're
We was just talking experiences.
Can I ask, what is
forgot
it?
we
What
chatted
is,
about
what is it
today's
called? What's
business,
your
you know.
name? What's the
So
name?
it's called the Pamper House.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's called Pamper House.
Where's it gonna be based?
Where?
Yeah.
So I've been moving them around. So certain times I'll do them in maybe Canary Wharf.
Oh, so it's like a
whichever
pop-up kind of thing?
Yeah, so it's more of a
Oh,
pop-up.
so when's your
whichever
next
way.
one?
So next one we're looking at is in March. Haven't got a date set just yet.
You got venue, you got area location?
Yeah, so next one is in West London.
Okay.
This one is in West London. So
And what's the prices like? Tell the people, let them know.
£60.
Hour?
We're sending SHEVZ.
Is that too cheap?
We're sending
£60.
60
Huh?
pounds
Too
an
cheap,
hour.
innit? Too cheap, innit?
It's cheap
See?
for
for the
me. That's
package.
good for
It's
me.
like a package, yeah.
But you
Percentage,
do,
yeah.
you do need to, you need to up your price because
No,
they're getting
no,
a
no,
lot.
For now,
Right,
for
so
now.
Yeah.
let me tell you,
Well,
let
I'll
me tell
join
you
with
what
the
my
£60
man
and
said.
then
know.
I'll make a
Because I
membership.
get
an
massages.
actual
Man,
membership.
I
Let's
get
see what it
You need to
massages.
do a membership
My man,
Hold on.
I get
for the
massages.
year.
Ooh, a club.
Membership for the year.
That is a good
Right?
That's a good
Yeah. You charge a good. You get me for
Like
the
a
year's
Merlin
amount.
pass.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's a good point.
Can they take out like a
But let me
Netflix
tell
amount
you
a
why-
month?
I'm
It adds up.
yeah.
Nice.
Let me tell you why his price range is
130.
good. Because now when you go for a normal full body massage for an hour, you don't get the Prosecco.
No,
You don't get the
100%.
food.
How do you know what you get?
Well, the ones that I've been to, it's just been
Oh.
a straight
No, but
massage.
You
it's
got enough?
true.
You get me? Maybe once every 6-7 weeks. You get me?
What?
I'm a bodybuilder. Don't
Whoa.
play. I gotta go. You get me? I gotta go and get treated.
That's what I was thinking.
You get me?
Bro, come out my head. Bro.
It's cool, bro. Coming in your head is mental.
Bodybuilder it is.
So you
I'm
know
a
what he
bodybuilder.
can.
You can. I'm just saying it's mental.
See, don't try
You
with
get
me,
me?
bro.
But like I was saying, business-wise, yeah, you're not getting the conversation, the prosecco. You're not getting the food neither. So he's already offering.
Nor the
above-
live conversation
Right. So you're
with the
already
music.
offering above and beyond for a pocket manageable price.
100%.
60 quid. Is that what I'm
100%.
saying?
I'm just
how
saying-
How long is the whole process?
So you're usually in there for about 3 to 4 hours, anyways. But again,
What for
food-
60 quid?
Yeah.
So how's the conversation?
why I
See,
say
where
it's
does the conversation go?
amazing.
After you've done all of that.
So after
Is it
you've done
the
the
evening?
treatments or whatever else it is, most people have done their treatments. That's why I said I keep it at a capped amount of people for the day. So I
Yeah.
only have 30 people.
That's
Smart,
Again, it's booked
because
in,
then you
whichever
know
else it
your
is, so you
team.
know
Yeah.
how the day works or whatever else. It's easy
Right.
for me to manage.
You got an
People have their
itinerary.
slots, itinerary for the day, whichever else it is. So you know that by 5 p.m, for example, the treatments are done.
Right,
Now
the
just dealing
treatments
with
are done,
people
right.
who may just be finishing their treatment now, sitting there eating their food, or whichever
Right,
else it
right,
is. So
Is it attached to like a hotel situation?
No.
or anything like that?
So it's just again, it's just people that I know that have got their own businesses. So I know beauticians or whichever else it is. Brought beauticians on board. People that know their
This guy's
missus.
doing amazing work, you know.
Serious
So
thing still.
yeah, and then just trying to
This
mix
is
up.
what
the
you
We're gonna
call
send
working
Chevelle,
with
so
the.
put her name on the
This
thing.
is what you call working with
Yeah,
the
send it.
community, though, as well, because you're not. You're going to fellow.
How do
You
you
know,
know it's
I
not
would
white
think.
people?
I just assumed it was the
Why?
sisters.
You got issues with it?
He
Right,
said at the beginning.
Yeah.
He said at the beginning that a lot of women, black women, right? You were
Yeah.
saying have never been massaged
Or, yeah,
or treated, had a treatment by a black woman.
Internally there. So,
Right, by another black woman. And so what he's trying to do, he's trying to eradicate that. So I would think that you would have
Yeah, I do have
some black
stuff. Yeah.
some,
women.
but not all.
As it stands right now, it's all black.
See?
As
But
it stands-
not by choice.
Power to
And if
the
you're
black.
not black,
Just, yeah, I'm open to
and if you're not black, come through.
Still come through, 100%.
The first masseuse that I had when I was doing it 2 years ago, she wasn't a black woman.
Yeah.
It was a white lady that I had before.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Big
like
up,
I said, I'm
man.
open
Do you
to.
have a preference?
I'm there about whoever's doing the work well, man. I don't give a shit about.
I haven't had enough massages to know if I've got a preference of
You
who.
shouldn't have a preference of what colour.
So you've had a man and a woman
massages
massages
you. I don't think that's.
I've never had a man
That's
massage
bit
me.
racist,
That's
isn't
what I'm
it?
saying.
What's
yeah.
that?
If you have a preference of what colour person massages you, that's racist.
No,
Yeah,
colours,
that's crazy.
yeah,
I'm gonna
colours
say
a bit
that's
mad.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
colours
That's
mad.
crazy.
100%.
Oh, colours mad.
Yeah.
Cause you see when I go
Why are you
for,
looking at me?
I'm just saying.
But why?
I'm just saying.
no
If-
man.
Can you fix the lip and your face?
I'm just saying. If there's a black masseuse
I don't like
and
that
a white
side
masseuse,
of your face.
if there's a black masseuse and a white
itch up,
masseuse,
itch up.
you ain't got no problem.
No, I have no
If
issue.
Tracy,
I have no issue if Tracy does it, or if
Yeah.
Ebony,
Is there?
That's racist.
or if Tyrone.
Who's Ebony? Which one was Ebony?
Could be the white
Would you
girl.
prefer male or female massaging?
Nah.
I've never had a male massage me. So
That's
that
good.
would be-
Never.
What,
In a
like not even
professional-
like separately?
No, in a
Like-
professional.
Oh, but you got
type
the
thing.
separate thing.
But I'm professional.
Separate thing. Yeah,
I'm
Alright.
professional.
But separately.
But I'd like
and
to know what it
professional,
would feel
do you
like for
prefer?
you know, like he knows what he's doing.
I've had a
He's trained for
I've
that.
had a sports massage
Send me to the time
By who, a
woman.
man or a
on the
woman?
physiotherapy level
What?
by a man.
Okay.
That was fucking excruciating.
Yeah.
That's mad.
That was painful.
The man
My
gave you
shoulder.
excruciating pain in your shoulder.
Yeah.
Safe.
Did
Yeah, he did.
that was
What
that
are you
hurt.
doing?
That wasn't
Chilling.
that was not pleasurable. That was a relaxing experience.
I would have
That was
assumed
like
it to be.
it was just like on my shoulder. That fucking hurt.
Crazy.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know.
Yeah, that you
like
could-
yeah, my shoulder was
Serious.
fucked up, and I needed that physiotherapy. I had a rotator cuff injury. You know how the physios go. You watch a lot of football. There's man lying out there.
I wouldn't
with
say a
their
lot
leg
of
up.
football.
You watch a lot. You watch.
I wouldn't say
football.
a lot of football.
Now relax. Don't run away from football.
Some football.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
Some.
Don't
football.
run away.
I watch my
We've
team.
seen the football show.
Did you capture
when man's
the
got a
leg
cramp
up
on
thing?
football.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But that's
You
not
watch that
my
heavily.
foot
It's your
on their
player that
shoulder.
you're rooting for.
Not my player. Don't say my player. It's just a team.
Your team. You even got a team.
A team.
Team full of man in
A
shorts.
team. You like MMA? Them man are wrestling. It's
So yeah,
mental.
where can we find? Is your business out on Instagram?
Yeah, so a
TikTok?
lot of my stuff will be posted on my
thank you, man.
socials. It's all on my Instagram, so I'll be posting and keeping people updated.
Okay, so what's it called, please?
My Instagram is just Mr. Dirty. DU.
I got that one.
That's
I
it.
got that.
That's it.
So what about the pampering?
The pampering will be posted there. All of that stuff will be posted
Okay,
there.
cool.
So just
That
keep your
pampering
eyes
thing
peeled.
is lit, bro.
That's
I'm not
lit.
gonna lie.
That is lit.
Yeah.
Can't
And
lie.
you know I vlog and that. So obviously I'm not really into this pampering thing. But if
Send me.
you get me, if
Yeah.
if you wanted to send me just so that I could, you know,
be
Yeah.
nice.
No,
So is it just for women? So it's for men and women. So you can come with me then.
definitely can see UM with you.
Yes.
Girl.
You can forward with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Vlog it
Synchronized.
together.
Synchronized coming.
Big man, you're not gonna tap my leg again today.
I'm surrounded by niggas. Apart from dirty, my guess. The rest of you are idiots, man. Yeah,
Oh,
man
what a
said
beautiful business, though. So with your music, is it like, is it just like you've got a DJ?
In regards to the event, so
Yeah.
in regards to the event, yeah, so it could just be just either, depending on how I feel, I could just do the DJ thing, have a playlist. I'm thinking about, I was going to do one for the Valentine's, but
Fuck Valentine's,
no,
man.
wait,
No, but
but
business-wise,
business-wise, it makes
smoke
sense.
it, innit?
Yeah, that would have
Business-wise, it
made
makes
some
sense.
sense.
But yeah, live,
You gotta capitalize where you can.
live violinist, that sort of vibe, and
Yeah, man, that.
that sort
You
of,
know,
not just
that's a-
proper vibe,
I
man.
can't wait.
The violinist, is it that light skin thing? Do you know that light skin girl that does violin?
Oh, the short one. Yeah, I know who you're chatting about. No, but it wasn't her though.
I was gonna say, Lambeth.
Should be good to get on board.
All I
though.
gotta do is she
You
getting her on board.
I know. Why are you looking up, sir?
I'm trying to add up.
Okay.
Trying to add up.
You wanna get-
So wait, so let's
you wanna get
go.
on board.
Let's go back. So the business,
You
super
wanna
gangster.
go?
Back.
So
Let's go forward.
let's go that way. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Victim of his own foolishness.
It is. It's mad.
Yeah.
Grand.
Yeah.
So we done school. We done college. Your favorite feature ever?
Oh, my favourite feature. Shit, then. That's a good question. I think biggest feature, maybe not favourite, but biggest feature definitely is Wiley.
Cool.
You featured on Wiley's or Wiley featured on yours?
He featured on mine.
He featured on yours?
My first ever like released single.
Yeah.
Was featuring Wiley and Nole.
Is it? Oh, Nole as well. Yeah, you know we love to chat about Nole as well. You see my eyes light up, Nole. Yeah, man, big up Nole, man.
Yeah, that was my first official single. But I think
So favourite though?
favourite feature. Shit, that is a good question. You know, it might be one featuring Jammer. It might be one featuring Jammer. Yeah.
Okay.
I won't even ask why that laugh happened.
Nah, it's shit.
You still there on?
Hey, shit.
You still there on? You still
Nah,
there on?
So wait, what other artists have you
Jammer
done?
shit.
I need to know.
I'm
now.
surprised that you said that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Wiley and
I've
Nole.
that.
I've
But
worked
big up
with
Jammer though.
So Nole,
I mean, not big enough.
Jammer,
That was
Wiley,
mad.
Hitman Hyper, Fuming. Who else is there? Been Bashi. Loads of gram heads, man. In regards to gram
Okay,
heads,
wait, 1 second.
Leave me alone. I done well. I done well.
So, are you telling me
well.
that our guest can't go through his list of
He
artists
could do what he
and say
wants.
Bashi without... Just
I knew
ignore it.
that's what you were.
It's
I
a
knew
sickness.
that's what you was doing. I knew
I
that.
was
He's
okay.
flinching and
I dealt with it
hyperventilating.
internally. Pause.
No,
Hear me?
but obviously,
Oh my
just to
God.
clear up,
Bashi's mad.
just to clear up,
You know what?
no,
It's
Bashi
you.
is a good artist.
No, but you're the problem because I was adulting. But I heard it and I said, you know what?
Bashi's a good artist. Jammer shit. Bashi is a good artist.
I agree.
Yeah. Nole, she's a good artist, but she's just gone. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know where it is. I fuck with Nole. Old school. No Nole. Old school.
But what's...
Ever since she had that accident, I don't know what's happened to her.
She had an accident. I
She
don't
had an
know if
accident.
She had an accident.
She had an accident, and then I don't know what
Was
happened.
it a
to
head
her.
injury?
I don't know what happened. Something happened with Nole. I swear to
something
God.
changed.
There's a conspiracy there that's not been spoken about. Something happened.
What was the accident?
She had
then?
a car accident.
Oh, okay.
One person said that the car accident was fake and whatever, but I don't know none about that. Then she started doing all this I'm dead stuff. Then she just went really dark. Then she just went rare. Then
she
she
have
had
a
a
gothic
nose
era?
job. She done a whole documentary about having a nose job. Then she went rare. Then she was on Top Boy. It's just the thing just was just weird. I don't know, man. But me, I'm a conspiracy person, innit?
Yeah.
So I feel like there was a dark turn that the sister had to take to try and keep a certain level of.
Oh,
I just don't know, man. I just feel like she's not the same. But big her up. Even the content she spits about, she just says things that I just. But I feel like females are being pushed to hypersexualize their lyrics.
Either hypersexualize or either to
Just
do
go
violence as
Who's
well.
pushing them?
Huh?
Who's pushing them? Who?
Well, you're
Is there
aware-
an individual pushing them?
No.
There's
I think that.
individuals
Do you know what?
with an agenda.
Maybe they feel like they have to
It's
do
just
that to
watching
be
social media and
something.
feeling like you need to do this follow.
That's
follow
it,
thing.
yeah,
People are not
yeah.
themselves. People are scared to be themselves. And
But
just
then
get on with it.
why were people doing this before the social media thing though?
No, but I'm saying again, sex sells. People feel like they need to sexualize themselves in order to make money. Then that's your business. You're just
your
gonna follow.
business.
That's what I'm saying. It's your
business.
business. There's gal that will go and read books for the rest of their days and make mad money off of it, and whatever else it is, and go and do seminars and whatever else it is.
Okay, so
And some of them are 10 times sexier than the gal that's getting Pound Town and all this foolishness that's out there.
So
what
on
we
my
talking
show
about
that's
here?
gonna be out a week ago. By the time this comes out, my 2 pence. So I'm talking about it on the Sunday, right?
Yeah.
I talk about Trillery Banks,
Yeah.
and there was a hot little thing that came out
Yeah.
saying, "Rah, Trillery Banks is opening up an OF because money,
I
music
saw
now
that.
making
I saw
money."
that.
Oh wow.
Right?
Okay.
Now,
Ego get the best of her.
for me,
crazy.
like, I'm a lyricist. I'm a lyrical fan. I know Trillery Banks could spit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actually rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well,
I saw the
courage.
change maybe 5 years ago, so maybe more. I saw the change where she was Trillery Banks, and then she went down the sexy route. Obviously she could have done it pretty looking gal or whatever,
Naturally,
but she
yeah.
never really flirted with that. She was keeping it like road rap, like she was trying to compete with the man them, trying to be like kind of grimy, and then now she started talking about
Yeah.
man sucking out her pum pum,
Mad.
rare, skin out this, rare, putting in more of the patois and that. trying to get in, but you can see the doors ain't budging for her. There's bare people with skill in it. You can see the doors flutter a bit, but they don't open.
Do you know what it is?
Do you know what I mean?
I feel like.
And then now she's talking about the OF thing.
Yeah.
And now everyone's chatting their name.
I feel like.
Done out, innit?
Done out.
I feel like, you see, when you start moving like that, I feel like people start to say, oh, you're copying Nicki Minaj. Oh, you're copying this one. Oh, you're copying Steph London and things like that. So you see, when you don't stay true to your thing and you start dabbling in other people's personalities and traits, I feel like you end up like that. Now, ego will make you go and do the OnlyFans because you ain't going to go work in Tesco and make the whole of London come in there and see.
You know what? I didn't even. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Ego.
It's ego, man. It's ego.
That's what it is.
But it's also sense as well. Because just don't go and work in don't work in my scenes. Just
do you know what I mean?
No, you can't. You actually can't work in Sainsbury's.
No, but you can, but you can't. You can, but you can't.
Shilly Banks cannot work in.
She could do the gangster and say that. Fuck that.
What?
She can.
She could do the gangster that. Fuck that.
Go and do stock management or something.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have to be on the shop floor.
You know she can't. Even though I understand any job's any job.
My thing is this. You see, I think it's different for women, broski. You see, it gets to a point where you get to a certain age where you just need to grow up and carry yourself a certain manner. I'm not saying that you've got to adhere to what I'm telling you, but in the same breath, if something's not working, and it gets to a point, okay, my talent is not working for me, I need to bust my pussy open on the internet.
I remember our beef now.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's make it make sense here.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a stage where we say, all right, cool. Because even for me as an artist, I can't be 49-year-old best newcomer. It's not going to work.
We're going to get onto this. I disagree.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, you can.
You can't be.
Name one that you've ever seen.
No.
just 'cause you ain't
Do you
seen
know what?
one,
Do you know what? You see, because
There's an age limit. There's
No,
an age.
I don't think there's an age limit on being able to stay creative and do what you're doing or whatever else it is.
Culturally, in the cultural psychology, there's an age limit. Right?
No, there is.
Only to certain genres.
Yeah.
And this is the hip hop genre,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Let's say grime fits under all of that, right?
Yeah.
That kind of hip hop. There's an expectancy of it to be youth led.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think that's realistic because you lot ain't inventing your own music, innit? It's our music you lot are trying to run with and tell me I'm too old to participate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, fuck off.
That's crazy work.
Tell me I can't participate in drill.
that's
You don't think you're going to jump in grime
and
and tell
then
me, bro, we invented grime.
No. I hear that. I hear that.
What do you know about
that's
grime?
only okay, yeah. If you're,
That's my perspective.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But what I'm saying is, you've got to have a certain level of I'm still popping to an extent in order to run your mouth and be in these arguments. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So let's say for example, Jets.
Are you good? Do you need a top up?
Yeah, let me get a little top up. Yeah, flipping. For example, if I'm doing grime and I'm an absolute nobody and I've never had a name, so to speak, nobody don't know who I am, but I've been consistently trying to do this thing and it's not popping for me. Yeah? And I'm now approaching 40. This gets to a point where I've got to look at myself and say to myself, do you know what? Maybe we need to look at another avenue. And maybe trying to be the next Stormzy at 40 isn't going to be it.
I disagree there.
Bro, my thing is this. I hear your point and people should be able to create...
No, you shouldn't want to be the one. You shouldn't want to be...
I'm not saying
we got Pete and Baz. We got room for Pete and Baz.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
But
if we got room for Pete and Baz...
Don't have room for Pete and Baz.
We do.
You might not rate them. I don't rate them.
I rate them. I love them.
First and foremost, yes, the image behind Pete and Baz thing, I think is sick.
Yeah.
Pete and Baz are not real. That's not a real thing.
Of course, it's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing. There's two young writers. There's two young youths writing their bars and two granddads doing the image thing or whatever.
I think
once Pete and Baz decide, you know, I'm too old for this nonsense.
But can I just say that to be able to deliver the bars how they're written is also a skill. Let's not
but it's acting. No, it's not.
No, it is a skill.
I can recite Jed's bars calm. It's acting.
The whole package being sick, the whole Pete and Baz, whatever else.
It's a sick concept.
Let's be.
If we like the Gorillas, then we can like Pete and Baz.
No,
but it's
not. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Writers.
the Gorillas is a completely different thing. Remember, as a rock artist, you could be the 40-year-old best new rare, or win your first Grammy at 40, blah blah blah.
And that's the same in the country world.
The country world, there's no age.
I don't mean it like that. I just mean it as in writers behind the front.
Yeah, but again,
Whether it
Pete
be
and Baz-
animation or these old
Alright, but
guys.
again,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
alright,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Really the right.
Let's be real. If Pete and Baz have a concert tomorrow, none of us here are going to see Pete and Baz.
I would go if I knew.
I ain't going.
Let's be real. Let's be real. You might watch the video
I
and think
seen
this is a mad thing.
I seen
Alright,
one
I
on
would
video.
go.
Do you know
That's
what?
what I'm saying.
I ain't-
No one's going to
See
a
for me,
Baz
you see for
concert.
me.
I would.
Watch this though. I put Pete and Baz.
I would go.
I put Pete and Baz in the same bracket as Big Shaq, the same bracket as RS, Roll Safe, and all of that. No, watch this. Let me land. Let me land.
And who's the other one? I said Mr. Blobby.
Yeah, same.
YJ. Say
Yeah,
it. YJ, Mr. Blobby. It's novelty acts.
it's not. So watch this now. So you
Why
see
is
that.
it?
So
It
watch
really
this.
is.
Watch
I feel
this.
like YJ thing's a bit harsh.
It's mad. So you see.
Yeah,
It's the truth.
but
Watch.
don't have
No,
bars,
watch
big
bro.
heart
though.
and
But they don't have
this
bars.
guy with his big
But they
heart.
get
And Michael
airtime.
Dapper,
So
he's
watch
a
this. No,
comedian,
watch this though.
bro.
Let me land. This is the land.
novelty thing, man.
This is the land. You see, if you don't occupy that space, there's room for other people.
What's my man name?
Yeah. So let them. Who?
Afro man.
Afro man, same
'Cause I got
idiot
novelty
thing.
joke.
Do you know what I mean?
Novelty
Now you
thing.
see if you clean up the mess, you got room for good artists and the other
Facts.
artists that are out there.
Facts. They-
So
yeah,
instead
facts.
of the million views that I'm giving to a
true,
Pete and
that's
Baz, who are you to man's culture? Do you
Nah,
get
I
it?
hear all of
On
that,
all
but
of that,
there's
do you know what I
room-
mean?
but my thing is,
there's room for
there's
it, but I
room
feel
for
like
it.
you mock the originality
You're
of
right.
it.
You're right.
So I
You're
don't
right.
rate you.
It's a
So I don't
double-edged
rate
sword.
you. I don't
There's a
rate
part
you.
of where you kind of get to be a meme of the actual culture. You become a parody.
Like,
not
who,
real.
who's Big Shaq taking the mick out of?
Roadman.
Right. Who's RS taking the piss out of?
Yeah.
Who's Pete and Baz mimicking?
Yeah, yeah.
And making all the peas.
No, it's facts.
Don't do that,
Central
bro.
C.
You're right, you're
man.
right. Central
C.
C.
All of them. The only thing I can say about Central C is from what I've heard on the internet, he's culturally inclined. Do you know what I mean? To do rap and hip hop and
What do you think actually? He's Chinese.
he's Chinese.
No.
No word of a lie.
Do you know what?
I've never heard that before.
No, he's half Chinese, half Guyanese.
Swear down. I never knew that at all.
But
I
you know what?
swear to you.
Regardless of
So
that,
what's he culturally
but
inclined to do?
Okay,
No, well,
I never
if
knew.
you're-
I just thought it was a mixed issue. I
Wait,
swear
he's
down, I didn't even look
mixed,
into it.
He's
Mixed.
Yeah, he's a mixed race. But
I didn't even
Easy.
think
You
nothing
lot,
else.
you lot are flinging it
can I
around.
say-
What?
I didn't
That
even
mixed
think
race.
nothing
what
else.
am I meant to
title.
say?
Wait,
What am I
so
meant
what?
to say?
You're throwing it around.
But what am I meant to
is it
say
not
other
mixed? Is
than
he not
that?
mixed?
But when we say it, we're saying it in a way like
Like
yeah,
black and white kind of
easy.
thing.
I never said black.
No, but when we
But it's
say
said like
when we throw it
that.
around like
Mixed
that,
race.
it's like you're mixed race, but it's
what I mean?
not like
if you
that,
got a black
bro.
father, what that mean?
What do you mean?
Is it
it's
is
not
it
like
is
that?
his father?
That's Guyanese, same country
Guyanese.
as me. Same country as me. We're from the same spot.
I want to see in it because I think that it's a different type of Guyanese. Because I
Man
know
said a different type of
bro,
Guyanese, you know.
you got Guyana shares the border with where Venezuela and all sorts.
And loads of places.
Loads of
Right?
places, though. Loads of
It's
places.
mainly not even considered Caribbean now. It's South American.
But it still is
right?
Guyana.
And then
Crazy.
So,
You get me?
Crazy
bro,
things.
no, I'm not. But it's true though,
I'm
right?
not saying, but yeah.
No, but it's actually
Ignorant
true.
People say it, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
So
right.
it's not. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it.
No,
but I'm
but
saying
you've heard it been said.
And I've heard Guyanese say it.
Yeah.
I've heard Guyanese. There's
South
bare
America,
Guyanese in this
yeah.
era. You know that. Yeah. Some bare my bridges around there. They're Guyanese and that. But I know that there's this, there's that, there's this. There's a whole Indian. There's a whole thing to say.
Loads of
it's
There's
like
a mixture
it's
of
like
culture
Jamaica.
there. Yeah.
You can't even tell a Chinese man he's not Jamaican. Are you dumb?
I can. I will.
That's crazy.
I can and I will.
Because he's not
I
black.
can and yeah.
Because see that Miss Chin, you lot ain't got none of you ain't got no chat for that
No, it's
for
not
that chick
about
on the, you know that Miss Chin, on the internet, you know with the wicked chat, you lot ain't got no chat for
You
her.
see, my issue is
I'll put her up on the screen.
Can I just
yeah, so
say,
you lot know who Miss Chin is.
I've never seen a Miss Chin or a Mr. Chin live the way black people live in Jamaica. And what I mean by that is I've rarely seen them struggle.
What is this like a wealthy
Because they
brother or
always-
something?
they
Mr. Chin.
always-
Mrs.
They always either have shop round the corner, Mr. Chin shop, or they've got some type of wholesale. What I'm saying is that their people look after them. They don't have to struggle. Whether or not they've got family, got a wholesale downtown, and they work for that wholesale, like obviously they do what they do everywhere. Whenever they go anywhere, they stick together.
So my question
is what I'm
that
saying.
make
So I
them
can't.
that makes them less of
Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Maybe not like.
Because when it sounds
maybe
like to me,
because
it's
it's
the
the
because you've got a setup
culture.
means that you're not a part of us.
I don't know. I just feel like they're not a part of the culture out there.
But again, the differentiation was the fact that they had a setup. beforehand.
And let's talk about what a Jamaican is.
Because again, if you're saying
Really,
that, if
the
you're saying
question,
that,
innit?
Because
a
I
person
understand.
who's born in Jamaica, whichever else it is, grew up in Jamaica, always lived in
They're a
Jamaica.
Jamaican,
whatever, they're
yeah.
Jamaican. So if that Chinese person was born in Jamaica, grew up in Jamaica, went to a Jamaican school, whatever else it is, and blah blah blah.
I feel like
The
it's
fact that they had a setup is the difference.
No,
which
not
makes them-
necessarily.
But dirty.
I'm
I
just
feel.
gonna
I
put it
feel a little bit like the same way where I was born here, raised there,
But
but
you
you
don't.
know I'll never
You're
be
not
British.
bro.
And
Yeah.
me personally, I side eye all of you lot.
The reason why
That say you're black British. You just
no, but
automatically
you know why I
side
say that?
eye.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
Because
I
we
get
know
that?
we ain't part of the thing.
But again, no. But the thing is this:
You're
I think
supposed to
as a lot of us black, especially our generation of black British people, we have a major detachment from English culture.
Yes.
Because again, we still enjoy going back home, and the food we eat at
Yeah.
home isn't English food,
Yeah.
so to speak, or whatever else it is. So we do cling on to our culture and say, do you know what? All right, cool. We may be black and born in England, but we're Jamaican, Guyanese, this Indian,
Ghanaian,
Turkish, whatever,
Nigerian.
African, whatever else it may be.
Yeah.
So I think. You see
Some-
it, Moroccan,
some-
Nigeria.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
Don't worry, I actually-
I don't even. Why did he? Why before him?
Everyone.
Why him first?
Well,
That's
as-
cool.
no,
It's love.
man.
I
UNICEF.
spotted
I need
him.
to do my- I need to do my-
UNICEF.
yeah,
Then on. What you
You know,
said?
I spotted him for when he said
Captain
Nigeria.
Planet. I see what.
I spotted him for when he said Nigeria.
But do you know what? But do you know
Move
what's
away,
mad
man.
though? You know what's so funny?
what
Like,
you missed.
if you was to ask some Chinese people in Jamaica if they're Jamaican, they would say no.
Yeah, some people.
Right. So
you
what's
disagree?
the
Again,
problem?
it's just like
You
black
No,
people here.
if they say no and they're from China,
What's a Jamaican? Should a Jamaican be a descendant of African slaves?
That's funny.
Do you have to be?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, a lot of
That's a
people
good
say it's bad
point.
blood,
I don't
innit?
know.
Like if your parents are Jamaican and your grandparents are Jamaican, you're Jamaican. They don't.
Yeah, but
necessarily
Yeah, but there's
same
Chinese
goes
that
for
been
them.
around
To the
for
land.
There's
Chinese have been around.
same goes for them. Their generations have been
Yeah.
in Jamaica for years.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess
So
yeah.
who's to
I think
say-
when I say Jamaican, I think of an African person or somebody that could be mistaken for an African. Yeah, because whether they've been there for years and they're indigenous, I'm not here to argue against what
Yeah.
man claims they are.
Yeah, yeah.
I believe that not everybody in the Caribbean is from Africa.
Yeah.
So whatever you claim to be. However, when I think of your countries, I think of you lot. Then there's these other things, Indians, Asians, where you may have come. Some Germans came. They got Germantown.
They got
Some
Germantown.
But I don't.
Yeah.
Like I'm like nah.
I don't equate.
Yeah,
you
nah.
lot
This
to-
is
yeah.
Jamaican to me, innit? Like, but I'm wrong for that. I'm actually wrong for that because
Yeah.
out of many.
One people.
Right, so that's their whole slogan. And then the Chinese woman's badding man up. The
Can I
Chinese
just
woman's
say-
badding up man, saying, "Rah, if you ain't even got a Jamaican passport, you can't chat to me
her.
about
Yeah.
who's Jamaican."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
Crazy.
it's,
Tell her.
yeah, what can you tell her? Like, you know
You're
what I
gonna
mean?
tell her, yeah,
That's what made me
level
start
stuff.
thinking, okay, 'cause I'm fighting an argument
But then they'll turn around and chop up dog, stray dog,
It don't matter.
and then cook it and sell it to the same
there's
people.
black
But I
people that
guarantee,
do the same-
I guarantee that they won't be doing that with their own people. They'll probably be
you know
selling
it
them
is.
the
because they
real
know
thing.
deep down,
They'll be selling them the real
but
thing.
deep down they know they're Chinese though, you know that.
Broski, I know this, but
So
my-
then why are we arguing?
but-
Why you want to be Chinese and my thing?
But you know the funny thing
As
is,
You know what I mean?
well,
Like, fucking-
as well.
you're greedy.
it's the same way that there's black girl out here, yeah, but my dad's Indian, my uncle's Portuguese, man, but that's how I got their hair, that's how I got
Portuguese
the
uncle,
whatever
don't know why he
else,
looked at
allow
me,
it.
but still.
Allow it.
Bad thing.
Allow it. We do
My
the
uncle
same thing,
self.
bro. We do the same thing. Oh yeah, I'm a quarter Indian. my
Yeah, we
dad's
beg
Italian.
it. We beg
Shut
it.
up, man.
We beg it.
What
I
are we
couldn't really
talking
get
about
away with being a quarter or anything.
What we
but
talking about?
big up everyone else that could. You get me? Now we've heard your mum, innit? Like, it's your mum there.
Mad.
Calling your name.
You know what I mean?
Like, you ain't a quarter nut.
Quarter
Yeah,
Italian. It ain't Charlene though.
yeah. I got, what was it, man? Said? I got Indian in my family.
Family.
I got Indian in my family. Yeah, everyone had Indian. But the thing is, at the same time, big up Jamaicans, Caribbeans, a lot of you lot do actually have Indian. You're not even lying.
Yeah, it's true.
You're not really as black as me.
No.
You got Indian in your family.
Yeah,
You're actually a Chinaman in
But
there.
I do. Yeah. Not in
You
my
got China in it.
not my heritage.
No, no,
I
you
would
do.
say
I can see
yeah.
it
I think
in your left eye.
in my mum's
So-
side, on my mum's side, I don't know where I don't know how
What's
far
there?
down. But I
in
think there's some type
Indian?
of mix, either
Chinese?
Indian or Chinese. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. They're in
But
there.
there is some type of mix
Pick them up.
in my mum's side.
I know the Chinese have been in Jamaica for a long time.
You've been there for a long
And-
time.
Long time.
You know what? You know
Back
what?
to Guyana. The reason why we went there is back
Oh,
to
yeah,
Guyana.
oh, yeah.
Dirty's from Guyana. is there's lots going on.
There's lots of mixed
diversity,
diversity.
There's lots going on there.
Like, it's heavily populated with Asian people.
Heavily. I see the guy in his Asian guy as well. The man just giggled. I don't need to say no more. Man just giggled.
The last time I went to Portugal, last year, first time ever, I was shocked. Bare Indians now.
Where? In
Bare
Portugal?
Indian people. I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe
What's your
it.
plan?
My plan?
How you gonna deal with it?
To go back. And
He sounds like he's gonna deal with it.
I'm going to go.
Like it's a problem.
They're taking away the Portuguese calves and putting Indian ones
Is
there.
it?
go out
See,
there.
I don't agree with stuff like
Portugal-
that.
No, but do you know what?
I don't agree with stuff like
do you know what
that.
I don't
level?
feel sorry for the Portuguese.
No, I'm not asking no one to, but you see in any country, when another culture steps into that country and draws away the essence from that country,
Yeah,
as
I don't
opposed
agree
to
with that, man.
coming together and what it's bad, it's bad,
But,
it's bad,
yeah,
it's
but
bad,
this is like
it's
what
bad
you lot
still.
do, isn't it? So
It's
we're
bad. Stop saying
You
you lot.
lot
No,
doing it.
The European, this is what the European, the colonizer does. Let's not.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
not.
that's real.
Yeah,
That's,
and
it's
there's-
true. It's true.
Some would argue there's been no bigger colonizer than the Portuguese. So return to sender. The energy you put out, just like Britain, complaining about
Yeah,
immigration.
but
I
then-
could never feel.
Yeah.
Sympathy.
But then when you look
Even
out
if I can see,
I
I can see things
Your
running.
thing.
Yeah.
I can see people coming over here
Yeah.
and taking a piss.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it is what it is.
It
man.
is what it is, guys.
Yeah, I'm here. It's not
You
my
man
country.
did your
I ain't
thing
fighting for England.
When you lot ran up in our countries and did a mad thing.
Right.
So who's
Yeah, you
really
get me?
got a leg to
So,
stand
yeah,
on?
like-
You know what
So
I mean?
It's true.
I just feel like just let it go on. Don't try and stop anybody
Combat
doing
it,
because
yeah,
you lot were not
or-
trying to
yeah.
stop nothing.
Nah.
This is
levels.
And they
but
weren't trying to help nothing, neither.
At the same time, though,
They were
yeah.
coming into to thief things and take over.
But
Like them
do
did
you know what though? There
just-
is like
And thief in
it's the
bodies and
symptoms
actual
of
people.
colonialism and invasion and your foreign policy. When you go and disturb other countries,
Yeah.
it makes a
For your own
drastic.
selfish reasons.
you create vacuums in their society,
Right.
and you create links, and then they just jump on the plane and come over come over to your bit. You lay down with dogs, you catch fleas, innit? That's what they say. So you keep going places, then they come back and now they know about you and they come into your ends to see what I want.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I don't have empathy. I feel a lot of British people struggle to understand my perspective. I feel like it's very niche, yeah? Like I come from a stage where whether you're black, whether you're Caribbean or African, yeah, you are no part. Wherever you are, you're not English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not fucking English. The English will tell you you're not English.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
tell
never say you're
the
Brit.
truth.
Like, do you know what I mean? So we're just used to boom. Even like I know man that claim to be a yardie. They've never been Jamaica.
Never in their life.
They're talking Jamaican accent 95% of the
It
time.
is.
No, do you know what? The Jamaican,
Straight down, bro.
the Jamaican
I've never been
accent.
Jamaica, bro.
Yeah.
No,
but
the
it
Jamaican
is a
accent I
washed
can
out
understand
accent.
because if they got
It's a
two
washed out
Jamaican
one.
parents in the home or one or whatever, and that's mummy's talking patois all the way through, you're gonna pick it up from a youth man. Is that what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
You're gonna
also
do that.
a rejection
But it is.
of the
where you are.
Yeah, of this thing.
Yeah.
This place.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's I realise that's another reason why England's got so much litter.
So funny because that.
You know, it's a deep one, isn't it? That's another reason why England's got so much litter and graffiti.
Go on.
Have you noticed in societies where people don't respect, like they don't feel respected by the society,
Oh,
they
they
have less of a
disrespect.
care.
Yeah,
I'm gonna flick my cigarette right now. I'm burning a zoo.
yeah,
You go to certain
100%.
countries
Yeah,
and
yeah.
automatically you're
Are you
looking for
mad?
somewhere neat
Yeah,
Neat.
to put it.
Aye, that is
Because you ain't got
level.
no
Yeah.
malice to the
Yeah,
end.
that is level,
Bro,
though.
I used to piss
That is-
in my own lifts religiously.
Oh my God.
I said,
Yes.
not the psychology is
Yeah.
You don't care.
I don't
about
care.
I hate this area. This area hates me. I hate this
Yeah.
area.
And that's
But
my
I'll die
action.
for it.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
Funny enough.
I'll die for Peckham in some weird way.
Crazy.
But I hate the ends, and so I don't care. So I do graffiti.
And do you
But
know what's so funny?
I got a pen in my pocket right
What?
now.
I'm
To
happy.
this day, I do graffiti.
I'm
Like,
happy to not be born from this country. Like
You're-
I'm
you're
happy.
proud to
I'm
not
proud
be-
to
Wait,
be
you're not
born
born.
in Jamaica.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
somewhere
What
else.
age did you come over here?
I was 3. Yeah. But I'm
That's
proud.
moving like ice.
Make it
Yeah,
fine,
it's
it's
scary.
okay.
Why did you?
just
Are you
have to
alright?
ask.
He wants to see how much the level of Jamaican I am.
Nah, it sound like he want to report you. Watch out for these kind of
It's
men,
okay,
though.
I've got my British.
You have your papers
I
now.
do
You
have
your
my
stay
papers.
now. Big up,
Been
man.
had that. Mum sorted that out for me.
We didn't need papers.
Dirty, you good?
I'm blessed.
You fly out all the time. You good though?
I'm always good. You know me, man. I'm ready, man.
Okay, you know these people, they're haters, you know, like, on the YouTube and like they see him, like, right, let me report him, send him back to Guyana.
Back
It's
there.
alright.
When did you last go to Guyana?
It's been a while. Still 2012.
2012.
Yeah, it's been a
Last
while.
time I went back home was 2017. I need to go back.
Yeah, 2012.
Is it like mad over there, like dangerous or like?
Do you know what? It's not as bad as it used to be, to be honest with you. But from what I'm hearing, obviously the social media thing's got people gas now. These youths on gas now. You know what I mean? Everyone's trying to do badness now. Everyone's trying to keep up with a level of badness now. So it's not as.
This is what I'm saying, like you know, people was gassed over
Though.
Akon bringing like electric and whatnot.
Oh my
and
gosh.
then to Africa, and then they had a plan to, they got like an agenda 2030 or something to bring broadband internet to the coast of Africa by 2030 or something.
Well, that's not there already.
Not really, not no.
They got
Really,
Wi-Fi in
optic,
Nigeria?
fiber optic.
Okay.
Obviously, not Wi-Fi, but broadband, like you know, like
Yeah.
fast connection.
Yeah,
They're trying to make it like it's a human right, right? Around the world. Yeah, around the world.
Everyone
Internet,
must have access to internet. That's crazy.
And then this is the
But it makes
biggest
sense.
Trojan
But
horse
it
of
makes sense.
society
It makes
ever.
sense for what they're on.
Because like what Dirty
Yeah,
said,
but-
social media and that, you can see, like, you know, they started doing drill music in Ghana.
Ghana,
And that. Like, you know, and I was watching it like, yo, you know,
I've seen
the nicest
Australian
people.
drill, Australian drill, and all of them things there as well. Still,
It's a cancer, cuz.
Yeah.
It's a cancer. And I feel like the only solution is for us to lock off the internet. All right, boom, here's the question.
really.
Here's the question. If you could get rid of one thing, let's start with our guest, Dirty. If you could get rid of one thing in the world to make it better, what would it be?
Get rid of one thing in the world.
Big question.
It could be anything. Anything you want to get rid of. But you had a choice of one thing.
One thing in the world to get rid of to make it better.
I want you lot all to think as well, please. Thank you.
It's a difficult. That's a good question, though. Just so I'm off the cuff.
You can name a couple things.
Get rid of.
Get rid of Room 101, bruv.
Can I start?
Disappear.
Yeah, go on. Now start. Let me
Yeah,
have a
go on,
think. Go on.
yeah, yeah.
Start. Let me have a think. Go on.
Wigs, weaves, and women cutting off their hair in
Why is
other
it all
countries.
things with W?
To
Wigs,
sell it.
weave, women, worms.
Women, whoa,
Where's Wally?
whoa.
Just because.
Water.
Just because I've seen the destruction it's had on our women and how we don't accept ourselves for what we are. So yeah, and because I used to be an avid wig wearer myself, I feel like I'm better now. Like
So you got rid of the Hindu curse.
yeah.
The Hindu.
So yeah,
Hindu man's
that's
back
what I would get rid of for my black sisters, basically. Yeah,
Do you think that'll make the world a better place?
I think so.
If
I
black
think-
women stop wearing wigs, do you think it'd be a better place?
yeah,
It could go both ways.
yeah.
What ways could it go?
It could go. It could bring
Zoom
on.
in on this.
Yeah.
I do nothing.
No,
Cancel
zoom in on
yourself,
it.
bro.
Zoom
Go
in.
on.
No,
Go on.
zoom in. It could either because there's so much useness to it. It could either
What? Did you say what?
useness, like people are used to doing it a lot.
Useness.
Yeah, I don't know. People are used to doing it a lot, basically, innit? Yeah.
Allow him.
It could create self-hate, or it could build self-confidence.
But I think it's already
Getting rid of wigs
But I
could
already
create
think- I
self-hate.
already
It could, because people are used to a certain way of looking and a certain way of living, and a certain way. It's part of their. It's in their thing.
Yeah,
it's
but
what
part
people
of-
are
part
on.
of
So it could, depending on the strength of the mental.
Okay, cool. Because I was
It
about
can
to-
go either
yeah,
way.
But this is the thing, though, because part of that destructing that self-hate, because for me, you wearing the wig is showing self-hate.
But the
You
hate-
already,
the wig's not the problem.
you already have some type of
Are you
self-hate
pro-wig?
because you cannot
wouldn't
accept
say pro.
or you do not want to accept what is growing out of your head naturally, or you don't want to find the time to. And I understand it. I used to be someone that wore it, but
Why did you wear a wig?
one, for convenience. Two, because that's what I grew up seeing. Not that my mum, but as in the look of a woman was to have straight hair,
So
you know,
European look.
yeah. And that's what was plastered in my era. So that's what
Let's
I
go
want.
into it.
So I just grew up
100%.
into it. I thought that's what you had to do in order to be pretty. And now see that's not true. And that's because of making the decision to grow my own hair and, you know, start loving myself for who I am.
So you feel like the not giving the abolishment of wigs would
They have no choice but to start loving themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, but then do you know the wickedest thing? Yeah, cool.
I think before wigs, I'd get rid of makeup.
Yeah.
Before wigs, makeup.
Yeah. I feel that
makeup is super dead though.
wigs affects a certain demographic of society.
Oh, but
Makeup
affects all.
You're right.
Yeah.
First, let's start with that first.
You're right.
All of you that were hiding behind.
But do you know what's so funny? Me getting rid of the wigs also helped with that makeup thing as well. Yeah.
So you
they don't really go.
one,
change my mind.
Locks and heavy makeup don't really. You know what I mean?
But even then it's like whereas when I was going to college, for instance, I'd wear makeup every day.
Is it?
Every day, I get up 6 o'clock in the morning, 2 hours before time.
Mad.
That's long. And then obviously I'm growing anyway, so
Can't relate,
I can't do that every day. Like I've got things to do. I've got
Can't relate.
places
The only
to
thing we
be,
do is make
so-
sure we had a trim.
Literally, that was it.
So
Which is,
every
in
2
a
weeks.
way, was kind of our version, but that's as much
Nah,
as it.
not even close. Not even close.
Nah, because I was in a period of time where man had to have a trim.
Yeah,
before
bro.
we get certain.
Yeah,
you guys
every 2
started,
weeks
yeah.
you need to make
Oh,
sure.
Right?
I'll
And
be on the phone, no,
let me
you
give you
got
this
trim.
scenario. You never been in a scenario where you got your hat on and they say, sorry, no hats
hat,
allowed.
no hats.
And you think,
Big man,
Mad.
hey Jedi, I've gone home. I've been at the door of the dance.
What? No way.
listen, yeah? That's my
That's
night
what
over, lads.
I'm
Good
gone,
night.
lads.
Gone.
Good night.
Hey.
Forget
Wow.
about it. You man, don't worry about you don't have to
Hey, don't worry about me.
I'm
Save
gone.
yourself.
I'm gone. Forget about that.
So,
The hat was a part of it, yeah?
you get me? Just,
the fit.
no, you're not doing all of that. I've had them ones there. And had I known it was a non-hat thing,
I would have
have prepared in a different way.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Come on.
But now I'm left off guard,
Yeah,
hoping this hat
yeah.
just covers my sins.
Yeah.
And
Do you
it's like, now
know
you're
how
telling
you
me-
feel sitting there knowing all your brethren are out and you got that cool and you're sitting, no, man, even been barbers.
Yes, long.
Man ain't been barbers.
Feel shit
So
just sitting
I
there.
felt
Do
I
you
felt a
feel
bit
like
of
that
Me,
to this
I
day?
wasn't born bald. I'm gonna leave it there.
was he not?
I wasn't.
Most white babies
was
are
born
bald.
Nigerian. I was born
White babies
Nigerian.
are bald when they're bald. Don't act like you was born with a bag of hair.
Born with a bag of hair. I'll show
We
you a
see they're
picture.
born like looking
I
like Phil and
will show
Grant.
you a
We see
picture.
in a minute.
I will
White
show
babies
you
look
a
like Phil and
picture.
Grant, all of a minute with the big meathead. Yeah,
I will show you the picture.
the big floppy
And you
meathead.
can go barbers for
I
your
mean,
beard.
you know the white thing.
Just letting you know.
You're like, ain't he cute? Is that
Yeah, no.
you know the white baby? White babies are not cute, man.
Swollen and
Big up, man. Your babies ain't cute.
Sad.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
Jedi said, big up, man, but your baby's.
Your babies ain't cute, though. Like, you get me? Now, I've had an ugly baby before, so I can, like, you know, the baby, babies. Okay, you're born. You get me? Big up. No, have you seen the thing
Born
where
face,
have you seen that little meme where the women show like their mum the baby, but it's like a proper ugly baby on FaceTime. Like, oh look,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and the mum's like,
swell up and
what's
that.
this?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh no,
yeah,
it's on
yeah.
FaceTime. It's on FaceTime. It's like,
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I hear the woman go, Papa Jesus, what are we the way they're swollen? I said no.
what happened to the baby?
Yeah.
Like,
Horrible, man.
Sorry, bro.
Horrible.
not every baby's cute, man. It's
Right,
a fact.
let's get back to our guest, because you lot are trying to sway.
Guest.
Man, not swearing.
No, it was what would one
Hold
thing
on,
you got
hold
rid of.
on. It's not a...
It was one thing you would change,
It's
and she
cool.
said wigs. We were going round
Right,
the room,
so now
bro.
we're going to our guest.
He's had
Has he
time
had
to
a
think.
thought?
He's caught up in the joke.
You know what? I wouldn't completely get rid of, but
Nah.
Schooling.
Get rid of or not,
Yeah.
bro.
You gotta get rid of it.
Schooling.
Yeah, UK schooling.
That's deep. Still, the curriculum.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The curriculum.
The institute in its entirety.
That one was tough.
Because the curriculum
I
institute.
knew it would have been.
Yeah, it's peak still. Curriculum. Say millennium.
Say it.
Say millennium.
Millennium.
Wow, what made you think that she could say
I'm a
millennium?
Socks.
Badman artist, so up to you. I'm
So what, say curriculum?
I ain't got a list.
Curriculum.
Wow.
Bad man thing. Good pronunciation. That much.
Why do you got to take a run up to say certain words?
I don't
It's because of the list. It's because of the
Life
list.
dealt me. Alright, it's a coach
Is
life
that
dealt
on
me.
your mark?
Okay.
I know of it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what goes on.
That's a deep thing. So, no, like, you want to get rid of the whole school system?
I would get rid of the curriculum in schools. Yeah. The curriculum
Oh,
curriculum that we've
yeah,
had over the
okay.
past
Establishment,
20.
get
Keep
rid
the
of
establishment. The school. Oh yeah, we have to go to school Monday,
Yeah.
Friday, whatever else it is.
But
what's going on inside of that?
what's going on?
Okay,
We
what
have
they're
to change that.
teaching.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your? Why did you say that?
I look at school and I think to myself, when I look back at school and I think to myself, those, was it 10 years that you spent in school? Was it 10 years? 12 years? Something
10,
like
11.
that? 10, 11, 12 years or something
Yeah,
like that.
and then you
Depends
have
on how-
college,
From primary
and then
school,
you got
from
uni.
I look at it and I think there's very, very, very little stuff that I took from school that I apply in
Adult life.
In adult life.
Yeah.
The basics of school, as in regards to understanding diversity, that there will be different people in my places when I go into life and
Yeah.
whatever else
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Knowing how to speak to people.
I didn't even learn that in school. I learned that in my household
Yeah.
before I went into school.
I would
Yeah,
agree.
that's
I would
true.
agree.
I learned
I
that
would
shit
agree.
before I went
No,
into
that's
school.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Actually, no, when I'm thinking
So
about that, yeah.
I didn't learn that in school. To be honest
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
true. That's true.
When I look at what I spent years upon years, 40 hours a week.
Mad, innit? Basically getting them ready to work,
nothing.
bro.
That's what
40
that
hours
is.
a
That's
week.
exactly what that is.
When I think about my examinations and the time that I spent pressurized, worried about
Yeah.
Mice and Men and Macbeth
Yeah.
and whichever else it is, and
Mockingbird.
Henry the
Kill a
Eighth.
Mockingbird.
algebra,
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
long division,
Yeah.
long multiplication,
Yeah.
long
Algebra.
all of these
That's
things,
all of
whichever
it.
else
All
it
of
is that
it.
I spent years upon years
Course,
getting licks for not doing my homework for, or whichever else it
intentions,
is.
all of that.
It's
And what's
never
so
been
funny? But what's so funny is that I remember being in school and not even being presented with some of the options of the type of jobs you could go in. So, for instance, like with the math and the algebra and okay, we know that technicians and
Accountancy,
people that do
all of
coding and accountancy and as you mentioned, like people that are into those type of fields that need that maths, cool, fair. But we weren't even being
average
presented
person.
with oh yeah, you can be a this person or you could be a that person. So for me, I didn't want to get into maths because I didn't know that type of
jobs
job was
fair-
even out there.
The jobs fair in Peckham was limited.
I never went-
Yeah,
I've
the
never
jobs
been to
fair was
one of them.
limited still. But
I was one of them people that only applied myself in what I knew was going to work for me. Like literally from
Save time
early.
doing that,
Like
though.
I swear to God, I felt
do you know what? Yeah,
still.
as well as schooling, yeah, as well as the actual curriculum, what they're teaching you, I would gonna add to yours and say how they teach you in terms
Yeah.
of we now, even when I was in primary or secondary school, we learnt about kinetic, rare, all the different types of ways that people learn, right? But it was never applied, and I never
Yeah,
even
it's
considered
true.
that. I was actually one of them people that I would have done so much better in academically in the world had I not gone to school.
Right.
Had homeschooling been something that was
offered
offered or supported,
Yeah.
more importantly supported.
Supported.
So there was support for the mothers and that to do homeschooling, which will never happen in today's society.
Yeah,
They're actually trying to abolish homeschooling.
I know, that's
as
what's
quick as they
crazy.
can.
They're trying to get rid of
They're
it. yeah.
really
They're
fighting to get rid of it, right?
yeah.
But they want your kids in these little
the school.
factories, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
But had there been more of a different approach for different children, even when I look at my own children, I know which children would prosper in that environment
Yeah,
and
and
which
which wouldn't,
Some kids
yeah.
are just not suited for that.
But
That
again,
wasn't really a
it's
thing.
if you have an agenda and you have a goal, even if the goal is set for 20, 30 years from now, whichever else it is, and you can see that, all right, cool, in order for me to get to this goal here, I need to have an order, which is what we're in regards to
system,
schooling,
yeah.
whichever else it is. Everything we're talking about that builds character and whichever else it is, we're going to deter you from because
Yes.
that is
Yeah.
that's not serving purpose to
Yeah,
trying
for
to
what
build
they're
it.
trying to do.
You see what I'm
Their own
saying to you?
character.
So if I've got a whole heap of characters
They don't want
and
individualism.
entrepreneurs
Yeah,
and multimillionaires or whichever else it is that
Yeah.
understand the power of themselves and whichever
Yeah.
else it is, we
Yeah.
have nothing.
It's true.
You see what I'm saying to
Let
you?
me ask you
So
a
their
question.
establishment has worked, and to be honest with you, we're unfortunately the puppets inside of that.
So given a choice, because I know you got a big son.
yeah.
Yeah. Given a choice, would you rather him in a homeschooling scenario?
Yeah,
Have
if
you-
there was some sort
if
of
you were-
some sort of personal, maybe not even the word home, to be honest with you, but
Okay, but-
personal, in
Yeah,
regards to
private schooling, yeah,
schooling,
some
where I
kind
could-
of, yeah,
So
I
is
get
it
what
a
you're
lot
saying.
more tuition?
Not
you're looking
necessarily
for?
home.
yeah, more
Yeah.
of the tuition side of
So,
things.
so let me ask you this then, yeah. So you take out, let's say you take out science, history, and RE.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you take them out, keep maths and English, yeah. You take out science, history, and RE. What you replace?
I wouldn't
them
take.
with?
I wouldn't take them out.
You wouldn't take them.
No,
out?
No,
because
because
science is still very
You want to
important.
teach them
Okay.
properly.
No,
So
my
you
thing
just
is,
teach
me personally, if I never did music and all this social stuff,
Yeah.
I would have wanted to do forensic science as a kid.
Okay, fair.
That was I loved
So-
forensics.
so-
I hated science. You start talking to me about photosynthesis, I'm
yeah.
Yeah.
But there was little things that you could speak to me about, and depending on how you spoke to me about them, will determine if you've got my attention. From that, off of the back of that, I used to enjoy watching CSI and that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? And them little things used to actually spark my brain, and that was based on
Get you
how I was
thinking.
being taught and what I was
Right.
being taught within those subjects.
Right.
Science to me, alright, cool. I need to understand how my body works. Cool. This is this that I need to, so I don't look like a jackass when speaking to people. I know the basics of science.
So what would you take out completely?
Um,
Lesson wise, subject wise.
Sex education,
Subject-wise,
bruv.
Nah, not even that. I wouldn't even take that because again, there's a level of importance to that as well.
But,
But-
you're,
but
but you're basing
I
it on
feel-
like what Jed
But
said,
again,
the level of teaching.
that's yeah. It's
I
just
feel like
again, I
that's
think it's the
something we
methods
can
of
teach
teaching.
as
Yeah, teach that at home, man.
Teach at
No, but
home,
when I say sex
like-
education, when I say sex education, I don't. I mean, I'm talking more of
mean
the
just
scientific side of
biology?
it.
You
The
mean
biologic
biology?
side of it.
Biology,
Yeah, the
yeah.
more
I
biologic
don't
side
think
of it.
that's sex
I don't.
education though.
It
I
is.
think-
Well, it is
It
because
is.
The condom
once the
putting on
baby's
thing.
there, you gotta ask how it got there.
But again, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah, fair.
Yeah, little things like that in reproduction or whatever else it is. There's a
Bro,
science
this is a
about it.
parent's job. And parents,
That's what I think.
all our parents have got away with not doing it.
No, but a lot of
But it's
parents.
actually a parent's job.
But a lot of parents don't actually have the actual understanding and the terminology to describe to their children about the biology. Bro,
Brother.
Broski, I'm telling you this right now.
It's an oxymoron,
no,
isn't it?
no,
I know what you mean
can
about
say,
the-
all right,
I know
this
what
is
you-
how you
yeah.
create a baby, whichever else it is. You
Yeah.
start asking a lot of these parents that are our age group right now about the terminologies behind this
you wouldn't.
and what is that,
You wouldn't.
and when this happens at this stage, what is that?
What does that then happen? Yeah.
Fried, bro.
Yeah. But you know what
Fried.
you can do?
Not necessary.
Do you know what you can
The
do?
majority.
No, I mean, as in, it's not necessary.
It's not
for me
an-
to get the scientific.
No, it's not
name.
necessary. But I'm saying, in regards to having a good level of understanding of what it is, not the ghetto version
Yeah.
of, a good level of understanding of what this is actually called. Yes, this is called your shoulder, but,
you know-
it's also called your.
Your whatever. but-
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying to you? What, do you know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, your fucker, yo.
Man.
Fuck.
Go
What?
on.
What?
Go, what is
Why
it?
am I not deltoid?
There you
Yes.
go.
Say,
Right.
oh my god.
Right, so cool. What was I going to say? I think I
Deltoid,
lost
yeah.
it. It's a delta. It's a cool
Posterior,
deltoid.
lateral. No, posterior,
Posterior.
lateral, ulterior.
Ulterior.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. Cool. So would you add anything to the schooling?
I would add loads.
What would you add?
There'd be a lot more. If I could, I don't know. I think they've got something that's similar to it. My son was telling me about. I think they call it citizenship or some shit now,
I bet it's like-
or whatever else it is.
Isn't it
But
like
from what he
PSHE or
was,
some shit like that?
I don't know. But what he was saying to me is, it sounds a little bit more life. Or maybe it was the teacher he had, but again, it sounded a lot more life skill orientated.
They used to have a lesson called life skills.
I never had that.
I think they
I
put it
never
under
did.
PSHE, but I can't remember what it stands
was
for.
Some
not-
schools did it, some schools didn't.
yeah.
But you
wasn't
see
compulsory.
what I don't
Yeah.
like about that though?
But that was I just know that was the time where they wanted to put on condoms in front of kids.
No, and you know,
That was
I
all
feel
they
like
wanted
it was
to
a
do, I don't know.
psych.
At some
I feel
point,
like it was a
the
psych.
condom lesson was
It was
coming
a
up.
psychological test because now what they start to do is pry into your child's emotions.
Yes.
How do you feel at home?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Shut your mouth. If you can't see nothing physical, whatever, don't pry too much. Because my son might have woke up tired today, so he might have said at home I was upset. You get me? Doesn't mean you need to dig for more investigation. So see times where I hear them say, I say to my sons, teacher says, are you okay emotionally? You say, yeah. you keep it moving. You got something wrong with your emotion, you got uncle, you got a
You
dad,
come
you got
to
a
me,
mum,
yeah.
you got grandparents.
So you're telling you're telling your kids
You don't need,
share.
You don't need to
emotionally.
share. No. Now,
Yeah,
if a
'cause that's
problem,
that-
now if a problem arrives in school and your emotions are triggered, explain yourself.
Yeah.
Don't bring anything from home that you're triggered about emotionally. Do not walk it through that school gate. As a professional, when I walk into work, I do not carry my psychological baggage. I leave it at the door, and I treat everyone
I just think
untoward,
the truth
and I
is,
keep
yeah,
it moving. You know what I mean?
As wisdom prevails through time, the longer we continue the practice of giving our children into the custody of
these
some kind of
people.
organisation for the majority of the day, for the lion's share of their day,
mad.
then, you know, beggars
Hand
can't
their
be.
children over.
Yeah,
beggars
no,
can't be
it's what.
choosers.
Yeah,
You're giving up. You're
yeah,
giving
we've
up
given them up.
your most. When I think about it,
It's your most
valued
valuable
treasure.
Yeah.
And you give that up, and then, you know, when I was a youth, I never considered that teachers were just fucking 20-something-year-old humans.
Yeah.
Get me? Teacher was a status of a
Yeah.
being. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Mrs.
No, it's just somebody. Yeah. It's just somebody.
Yeah, it is.
With their own
Anybody
opinion,
that
own
could
way
be
of
on
teaching.
anything.
It's so
On
funny
anything.
because
It's weird.
Because I do the breakfast club after school thing.
Yeah.
After school, and they call me miss, and I'm just like, I don't even dabble in the educational side, but it just feels weird
Because you're in the establishment.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as I
It's
walk
just
into a
weird.
school, it's
It's
sir.
just
I
so
can walk
weird
into the
to
school
me.
Yeah.
as a parent and I'm sir. Do you know what I mean? And that's by adult or child. If a child bumps past me, sorry sir. Adult needs my attention. Excuse me, sir. Do you know what I mean? So it's the language of the establishment,
Yeah,
innit?
definitely.
But like I like to let my sons know, ain't no trouble bigger than the trouble at home. Yeah, so mind what you do outside of the house, because your teacher can't tell you off more than me. Do you get it? On any level. Do you see what I'm saying? So mind yourself when you
I
go
would
out
never
there.
willingly give my child into the educational system.
But then you see the issue.
if possible, because you know.
You see,
this-
that I was just about to say that they're making it impossible for you to have autonomy over your child
And that's
and
scary.
their education
it's
and how
true.
they're educated.
That's scary.
Because now they're telling you if your child doesn't attend school, you're gonna get locked up.
Yeah,
Where's your
yeah.
child gonna go into
Fines
foster
for
care,
not
into,
going to school,
into their
prison for going on
system
holiday.
once again?
I've heard that for a long time, but I'm still yet to see it.
No, it's there. still.
People
It's
been
there,
getting people have
bro.
been getting in trouble
It's there.
still.
No,
there,
I've
bro,
heard
yeah.
one person get fined and that, but
yeah,
I've never seen no one go to jail.
Yeah, I don't-
No,
I
do
don't-
you know? They've
The
recently
scare
changed.
tactics
I don't
amazing.
know
They've
about
The scare
recently
tactics is amazing.
They've
I don't know
recently
about
changed the
your mate,
legislation, if I'm correct, if I'm remembering correct. So now, 1 fine, 2 fine, 3 fines, court appearance, continuation of to them mocking the
Okay.
thing, you can face possible imprisonment. It's the same threat they give you for your council
Yeah,
tax.
see all of that now.
Do you know what I mean?
That's the thing. And
Can
this is why people don't
face
rate England.
imprisonment.
Exactly.
That's why they don't rate England.
Exactly.
You get 6, 7, 8
Why would you
warnings
wanna-
before
yeah.
whatever else.
And then-
Shut up,
You know what I
man.
mean? They
Yeah,
when I took my child
seriously
on
though-
holiday.
But seriously,
it
should you even be
Reprimanded
prosecuted? Yeah, reprimanded because you don't want your youth to go to their
my
system.
thing is,
watch it,
no,
but
you
watch
shouldn't,
how
but the
they're
reality is...
Well, make your choice.
If
Don't
they
have
have a
one foot in,
system
one foot
and
out.
one foot
This
out,
is
but
my,
it's
this is my thing.
peaked like that though.
If you want to play games and be a part of their system,
Yeah.
understand that you have to play their rules. That is that.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
minute
yeah.
that you push out that you decided that you was going to the registration office and give them a birth certificate,
Yeah. Right.
understand that that child is not just yours; it belongs to the government.
You're sharing this.
You're
Okay.
sharing that you. From the minute that you've decided, right, you know what, I want nothing to do with this, and then you do your thing, then do your thing. But you can't say I want the benefit, but I don't want this, but I do
One
want to
foot
do
in,
this.
one
and
foot out.
whichever else
Yeah,
it is.
but do you know why I feel like you can a little bit? Yeah, I tell you why. I might be wrong because they set up the system where parents have to go work, so that means the youths have to go to school, or you're using your wage to pay the childminder, and now you don't have the money for the other things that they've systematically made you pay for: gas, water, rent, shopping, food, etc., etc. So this is why. It is kind of a one foot in, 1 foot out. And I've been in examples where I felt like my parenthood has been tested, but in my opinion,
Your parent what?
my parent skills, my parent skills,
My parenting.
my parent authority has been challenged,
Right.
and I've had to let them know in an ever so subtle way because it still is the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do it, man,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
You ain't gonna win.
No,
Like,
no,
you
you're
ain't
not.
gonna-
But you know what you
ain't
can
gonna
do.
win. If you ever try
But
to go head on,
you're not gonna win. But you can sieve out. You see in schools, you can kind of use your discernment to sieve out who the people that you can talk to are and who the people that you can't talk to are. So I can have off the record conversations because some of the people that work in my children's school,
I think the best parents are the ones that learn how to say all the right things.
All the right things.
Get your kid just through.
Yes.
Create as little attention as possible.
Yeah.
I think that's just the best, easiest way. Cut through, but make sure that your home education is outweighing what they're teaching you, and the social environment is implanting into your child. That's a parent that's conscientious and consistent with schooling and teaching. Now, I don't believe that a lot of that comes with first generation children. If that child is the first generation, man, it's mad for them. Because you just don't understand what society is throwing at you. You have no understanding. This is where my situation is.
It's your first time dealing with that.
You're not even dealing with it. You're just going to work.
Right.
And remember, you don't have no idea about the culture here. What's going on.
Exactly.
The subculture, none of that. And I think that those are the kids that are most at risk. Yeah? Once your parents here, or maybe even your parent was born here, or even luckily your parents' parent was born here, it's harder. Because your parent knows everything. Knows about all of that shit. I don't know. That's my perception. It's when your parents non-English speaking, or you were not born here, very rare. They just focus on work and they just hope that this system is going to do what they said they're going to do on the brochure. You get me? But the brochures are, hey, bro, have you ever seen the brochure for my school? My secondary school. Shiny something, you know, glossy something. Hey. We'll see. Yeah? But the centre page should have been frontline, Peckham frontline, with a chicken shop right there, the phone box right there, and the man going in the phone box to box the shop. That's what you should have shown. But get me, from the other side, the buildings are blue, looking all high tech. Check out our science block, our tech block. But it don't ever show you the culture, the reality that's in all of that. It's a deep thing, bro.
Hey, do you know what was mad about my school? My school was in the poshest area in South London, but it was the worst school there.
You went Kingsdale, wasn't it?
Kingsdale, in Dulwich. In Dulwich.
Your school and my school,
the worst.
They used to call our schools like Grange Hill. You know, like anything you saw on Grange Hill would be going in mine.
Kingsdale, Warwick Park.
That's a fuckery.
What was your Warwick Park?
Yeah, Warwick Park.
Stockwell Manor.
It's just a fuckery.
Yeah.
You know how schools are.
William Penn.
Kingsland High was mad like that.
Yeah, you know the wicked schools.
Horrible school.
School was a crazy thing.
It was crazy. The firework thing was crazy in school still. It's mad. You know the first time I saw a firework?
Imagine coming into work to get beat.
What was your school life like?
My first secondary school was, again, that was just, I don't know, like a youth club blood, to be honest with you. Watching man playing money up in the hallway, like during lesson, like firework fights. Man.
No, what would you, like, did you, obviously, I feel like, did you grow up in was your household, was it like a biblical household or ras or anything like that?
No, I wouldn't say biblical.
Was there no religion in your upbringing?
Not heavy religion, no, to be honest with you. Christian household, but not like heavy on, like, we have to be in church every Sunday. It wasn't that.
But would you say that would you call your upbringing strict, like your parental thing?
Yeah,
strict?
I would say it was fairly strict, bro. Yeah, there was no room for nonsense in my yard.
So I'm assuming you went to, like you already kind of said, you went to school and you knew how to chat to people.
Yeah.
You knew manners and respect.
There was that.
For elders. Was you a respectful youth?
Yeah, I was respectful. I was always respectful. Like, in regards to dealing with my elders or whatever else it is, in regards to my age group or slightly above my age, just deal with me properly. Because, like, my head would chip, bro, like, in mad ways, because I never had mad cousins that were older than me in the area. When I first moved to Hackney, I moved to live with my mum. I wasn't raised by my mum. So I moved to live with her. So when I went there, it's me going to live with my little brother and my mum for the first time. I don't know nobody around here. I'm going London Fields in the early 90s. Yeah? So it's not a dickhead thing when you're going around there, bro. So for me, it was very much deal with me correctly, but they just saw me as the guy from West. Or they could talk to me funny because I'm from West and I don't speak like this, you know what I mean? Man, but it was brand new to me. Me going to East London for the first time was the first time I ever saw interracial relationships. How about that? In Holston, there's no black and white, whatever. You're not seeing it. So when I'm speaking to black people, and sweet mate, I'm confused. Because every black person is either African or the Yardies. And to be honest with you, the Africans were merging as the Yardies back then. So again, it was confusing to me. So very early, I was very defensive in school. I wasn't really on smiling with much. I did my bit, and anything that
You
seemed...
still like that? You still got elements of that?
Yeah,
You still got elements of that?
Yeah,
Still.
like, I'm not really into the mixing too
I feel like if
much.
the wrong person... You know what someone said to me? I ain't gonna name no names.
Yeah.
I was saying, oh yeah, I got dirty. A man said to me, dirty? I said, yeah. I said, what do you think of him? And I laughed in her. I said, well, do you know what? The reason why I like dirty is because I think that he's Marmite like me. As in, you either like him or you don't like him.
Yeah.
Because he's just got this
Yeah. I
this
don't give a
thing,
fuck,
innit? Like this energy about him, innit? Like, and it's so when you say what you say now about like you was like not necessarily defensive, but being
No nonsense.
yeah,
That's what
not
I'm
really,
talking
yeah.
about.
Just
Yeah,
let
I'm
him,
not really into the foolishness,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
tell you from Jump Street, I'm not really good at pretending that I like you.
Yeah.
I'm not on none of that.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
was like just allow me, trust me. So from school days,
So was you popular in school?
yeah,
Yeah.
like I became popular in secondary school. to
Yeah,
be honest
yeah,
with you. But it stemmed from a combination of me being really good at music, really, really good at sports. Cool with everyone, as in regards to the Indian, the Turkish, the
What
black,
was your
whichever
sport?
race
And
it
be
is.
careful because there's a strip out there.
Oh,
Be careful what you
sport-wise.
say.
There's a what?
There's a strip out there.
Oh,
you still being
sport-wise.
childish, cuz?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he's still on it.
Bruv, grow up,
I
man.
just, you know-
We've grown up.
Hey,
We're with Uncle Dirty now.
Don't
you
put
know.
your hand in no flowers.
Go on.
Sport-wise, my main thing was basketball.
Okay, yeah.
That was
okay.
basketball.
Not
Basketball
gonna claim
athlete.
no
You
more.
done as a football man still.
Nah, basketball. Remember, I didn't start really kicking football like, until I went to East. Because in Northwest, it wasn't really, it was cricket down there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
real.
remember, yeah, it was a cricket thing in Northwest, to be honest with you. Like, so not many people was really into the football like that, to be honest with you. But yeah, in school, popular because of those things, and I was cool with everyone. But I was also known to punch off the whole right side of your face in class, outside of class,
That's the icing on the
whatever
cake,
else
though,
it
innit?
is.
Do you know what I mean?
So I was that kid. I would get suspended like this.
Like that, yeah.
And do it all over again, or whatever else it is. But not just because I was trying to be the youth that thought I was sick.
No, of course, it doesn't
Never.
happen.
But
Do
my
you
level
think-
of chip out was
Yeah.
the teachers have to take me off.
Okay.
Do you think suspension was more common then than now? Like, because I'm trying to understand. Like, I don't know about you. Did any of you get suspended from primary school?
I got suspended from primary school because mad story. Side one quickly. We used to play cricket at Kennington Oval. Kennington Oval.
Yeah.
Kennington Oval. We used to play cricket on a Sunday. My mum sent me to the school on a Sunday. She dropped me off outside the school. I saw the teacher type the code in. The following Sunday, me and my brethren used the code, and we ran around the whole school with the gallem on fuckery. Yeah.
When's this in primary school?
This was in primary school.
Mad.
All because I saw the teacher tap the
You're
code in,
mad, man.
and I was like, yeah, I got the code. So now, on a non-school day, we're in the school, running around unattended.
the shit.
It was serious.
That's the shit.
It was sick.
Hey,
I
you
got
know the
suspended.
fun that was having.
I got suspended. Secondary school, I got a permanent exclusion in my first secondary school for firework.
Permanent.
Firework permanent. That's how I bun off my finger here.
What, in Kingsdale?
No, my first school was Dunraven.
You been Dunraven, that
I
fucking
was
school,
there.
and what's that? West.
Oh, I was there.
what's
West
that?
Norwood.
Streatham Hill, West Norwood.
I was there maybe a term.
Dunraven.
I was there
What a
for-
weird
for-
school.
What is wrong with you?
I was there for a term, and you know what? My auntie Dane, big up auntie Dane, she
I
worked
didn't know you got suspended at one school
yeah,
first.
one school. You get me? But you know what? It was one term.
Bare, these schools are wicked.
But they're
schools,
wicked.
you know.
But you see what now though? You see suspension and exclusion in that.
It's merged into one thing, right?
No, I kind of rated it because you see a suspension would let me know I got to deal with my youth. You see now they're putting youths in alternative provision.
Timeout.
LP.
We started with timeout, and then
but
it
you know-
turned into all these other.
Do you know
weird
what they
rules.
said?
Then they said those rules are illegal.
Do you know what they said to my
Then
teenager?
they changed it.
They said to my teenager, "You're going to go into segregational learning."
Brother, this is prison.
You see when I, right?
Yeah.
You see when I heard
You
the
get me?
word
Just come
segregational. Alright, mum, meeting.
That's a cell block.
Yeah, and I said to them, you see, you want to call it LP,
Seg.
you want to call it LSU, you want to call it whatever you want to
Yeah,
call it.
that's
Don't use that word
that's a-
segregation.
Nah, but all of them, that's
and I
all
broke.
prison terms.
It's all the same thing. And the man said to me, "Why?" And I broke down exactly what you said. You're getting him used to them terminologies, so when the judge tells him or the prison officer tells him he's gonna have to go experience that, he's already comfortable. Don't do
good,
that.
yeah.
Tell him detention.
Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever.
We started
Just-
with the naughty room.
Don't, yeah, and all of
Or
that.
no, actually, it
Don't
started
do
with
that,
like,
man.
I think we even had, in primary school, I think we even had like a naughty carpet.
Yeah, cool. Naughty corner,
I
carpet.
remember
The rectangle on the square or something was the bad
Yeah.
spot.
And where you sit.
Yeah, man, don't do
And
that. Don't do
there's
that.
a lot of stereotyping and misdiagnosing that goes on to poor children and misunderstanding, right?
Oh yeah.
But
You know
how
what I
did,
mean?
yeah.
And kids that are facing different issues are being thrown there. And then also we're trying to force this square peg into a circle hole. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're trying to make
exactly,
something that's
exactly.
That's a good, I like
You
it.
don't-
Listen, every kid
yeah.
to be
It's a good
in school and
example.
learn.
You don't
This is how every child is.
Yeah.
Children process things differently.
Yeah, I would have been better
for
with
me,
a tutor.
I'm someone that, like, when it comes to anything, I learn via visual. So like, even if it's maths, okay, like I have to be able to see it. Like, okay, do you know what I mean? Or on the board in some way, a visual essentially, or me doing the activity. Theory, that's dead to me. What's that?
Do you know what?
I don't know about nowadays. Do you think that? Do you think like the style of teaching is changing? Like
No,
the youngest person in the room right now is Maverick, right?
Cool. Youngest person, professional, yeah? So
Okay, yeah.
So we get both ends of the stick, innit? It is so... I thought we was being adult. You see the one time I want to be adult? They've been banning me for not being an adult. I'm trying.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying. You're unadulting right now.
I'm not said anything.
You're unadulting.
Double-ended sticks is
It's
mad.
mad. It's
But yeah,
mad, but I was trying
you both
to...
get both ends.
I was
of the
trying to-
stick.
Just-
Go. Whoa.
I was trying to be... Do you know what I mean?
What?
Okay,
But
so
you
you're
lot told me
gonna
I
do
was
the
childish.
professional, go on. You're
Professional
gonna,
is so textbook now that I miss the experience. So when I say that, cool, the teacher might turn around and say, I've read the book before. So I know that she's learned in the book.
That's cool.
You see what I'm saying? Now, yeah, it's, from what I've seen, turn to page 9. Today we're going to learn about, I don't know,
Okay.
H2O, for example.
And what you saying? It could be the first time that teacher's seen it herself.
First time. And you know, no, it won't be the first time because through their training they would have come across it, innit?
Yeah.
But it's so read from the textbook. So I'll explain to you what helium is. But the book in front of me explains what helium is. But I'm teaching you what helium is. So I'm reading from the book. Then I'm giving you a bit of work on what helium is. Might be off of my own knowledge or whatever. Then we're going to go and learn about this. But it's so...
I think the teaching
It's
comes
so
in
ABC
when you're
is-
doing an actual activity. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know-
So
no-
with the helium, for instance, like instead of because sometimes for me, like reading words on a page didn't paint the picture.
But you know
for
where
me.
the teaching comes
so
in for me?
when the teacher would then blow up the balloon with the helium, I can now see. Oh, that's what it does.
So that's the teaching. So I
that's
enjoy
the
that. Or
element
do you
of
know?
the
Do you know the teacher that understands that she's got a room full of diverse learners?
Yeah.
So she can see that the 10 of them over there is cool, but the 10 of them over here need a bit of my human brain, not my teaching brain, my human brain. I don't see much of that no more.
Exactly.
Right now, I see a lot of get out my class and go to alternative provision.
Okay.
So I
pause.
see less
Another
patience.
thing is,
Wait, I wanted to get maths.
my teachers used to probably live in like Bromley and Kent and Essex and shit.
Off the
And
ends.
they'd shuffle in on the train and come to Peckham.
Yeah.
So there's no connection
Yeah.
with the youths in the ends.
Yeah.
Now,
Big play.
do you know what I mean?
big
This is a
factor.
big deal,
Big
you know,
factor.
because I noticed the one times where
Is that still happening?
No,
I don't know. I think they must have
I think not as
not as much,
much,
right?
yeah.
Nowhere near as much. Nowhere near as much.
Because now the teachers must be able to connect with the ends and
100%, yeah.
I
understand.
disagree.
I think so.
I disagree. These highly paid teachers are coming to somebody like me and asking me to go and fix their problems so they could get back to their highly paid role. That's it. They do their way, not all of them, by the way, their way of thinking is, I've got 30 children to deal with in this class, I'll give you the problem because I'm the mentor. or
They're
and
still
the
dealing with,
behaviour.
is it still 30 kids in the class?
28, 27 to 30.
around that.
That
yeah.
ain't changed for like 20
No.
years.
Private school, you probably get about 14, 15.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
me? My brother works in a private school, my little bro. You get me? So cool. When I've been...
Stark difference, you know, when it comes
big-
to the
big
private
difference.
school
Is there a big
and
difference?
Well, they get 9 weeks, 12
That
weeks off in
15
the
less is the big difference.
summer holidays, and that big difference. But now them 15 kids are gonna get such a different level of education compared to the 30. But what I'm trying to say is,
because it's one teacher now that
right? But they draw comparisons like this. I got too much marking to do and too much kids to deal with, and so I'm gonna hand him off that over there.
You
But
know, you
see-
got the image of the teacher with a bag of books, and
yeah.
she's like,
Yeah.
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 Well, you lot, all right. After this, you lot can go home.
Yeah.
I've got all this to mark, and I used to think to myself,
But you know what's mad? But you
It's
know
a
what
lot,
they
innit?
forgot?
You know what I
No,
mean?
it's not a lot because what
It's
they
a lot, though.
It's not because
It's a lot.
all right,
For
cool.
the pay that they're getting and the hours they're
It's a
putting
lot.
in.
No, but you know
All the
what
extra shit.
you know what you're signing up for before you go and get the
But
job.
wait,
No,
but
bro,
wait.
no,
They
no.
explaining it to
But
you
that
in the
doesn't-
interview.
that does not mean
The
that it's
caseload of
right.
teachers is too much.
That's what I'm saying.
think
It doesn't mean that
I don't
it's
think
right.
so.
Well, you've just
Think
mentioned the
about
amount of
it.
people in the
One
class.
But
teacher,
that's-
problem.
One teacher, 30 children.
Cool, you got 30 books to
One
mark.
teacher,
So, but
30
cool.
children with
Cool.
different ways of learning.
One train driver has 100,000
That's not the
passengers a
same.
day.
That's not the same.
It's,
There's
you
a
still
route.
got to do your
No,
job.
there is a route.
You know what
With
you're
a
here
train
to do.
driver, there is a route. You hit this, you go to Seven Sisters first, then you hit Finsbury Park, then you hit Highbury and Islington, then you, that's how it works. With
Real
a school,
Tottenham girl.
with
Take the girl
a
out of
school,
Tottenham.
I'm telling you.
with a school, you don't have Seven Sisters and Finsbury Park.
No.
You might have Mohammed, and then you got Thomas, and then you got
But then
Tyrone
but what
over
you
there,
do have,
and then
yeah.
you got Johnny.
But what you
and
do
Johnny,
have.
Johnny might be a bit slow.
Cool, sis, but cool, but
But
you
you
see,
gotta teach your whole
cool.
class.
Alright, cool. Sorry if I'm not meant to say this. You've worked in a bar before,
Yeah.
so you might have had over 100 people
Yeah.
in that time that you've got to
I'm
serve.
not teaching them though.
No, but hear what I'm saying to you.
I'm not helping them develop.
Yeah, cool.
They're
But
already developed.
they still got to come to you with manners. You still might get triggered by their behaviour. You've
Regardless
still
of
got
that, I still
to
have
wait.
to
Wait,
serve
let
them.
me land. You've still got to serve them,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of your caseload. You've still got to serve them. Why you have to do that is because you understood your caseload when you entered the premises
Yeah, but no,
as
it's
an
not
employer.
fair, though.
No one ain't talking about
That-
fairness.
no, but we're talking
not
about
talking
what's
about
right.
fairness.
What
We're
is
talking
right.
about what's
They-
it
I-
actually
I
is.
doubt that they sell it to you about the
In that
full
way.
intensity of what.
Well, no, but it's
being paid.
logic though. You got 30 kids, you know you're gonna have
No,
30
Yeah, but
books
not
to
everybody
mark.
has
let me
that.
say this, yeah. You've worked in a school, so you know that there's like lesson planning,
Right.
There is.
rare, and then you're
Yeah.
asking them to not be a robot. You yourself is saying, don't be a robot. Don't just give me a teaching
cool.
brain.
No, but
hold
watch
on,
this.
Hold on. You're asking them to give their human brain too.
But during
Now-
during their work time, in order to plan their lessons, they have a scheduled day where a substitute teacher comes in. They go off to plan their lessons, and the substitute teacher takes over.
intense.
The
Anyway,
next
I'm
day,
saying-
It's a lot, though.
they
It's
come.
intense.
But then, I'm not saying it's not a lot, but I'm saying you signed up for it because logic will tell you.
I think
logic will tell you there's 3 main subjects. Yeah, so you already that's 3/6. That's 90 books you got to mark. Logic will tell you that. Let alone the PE, and normally PE is a PE teacher or a sports coach. Yeah.
Yeah, but
normally,
all of them
hold
are
on.
home
Let me
tutors
land.
as
Watch.
well. Wait, all of them are-
Normally, a RE teacher is a RE teacher. Yeah. Normally, a humanities teacher in secondary. It's different teachers for all, but we're talking primary school. But normally, the main 3 subjects is the main 3 subjects. Other subjects offer that a substitute or other teacher in that professional role comes in and does the thing. So it's not as heavy as you might assume. So now, when you got little Dylan in the class that's acting up, maybe make a little room. 10 minutes
Or
here
Ahmed,
and there,
but yeah,
or a minute to just help out
Could be
little
Ahmed.
Dylan.
Or
Because cool.
Ricardo.
Watch this.
Mohammed.
Watch this. I had a little youth now, yeah? None of the teachers wanted to fuck with him. That was mad. None of the teachers wanted to fuck with this little youth's problems, innit? This little youth threw a chair in front of me. He threw a chair at the wall. Bam! Just me and him in the room. I picked up my chair and I threw it at the wall. Bam! I looked at the youth. I said, what did it change? You still angry? He said, yeah, started bawling. By the end of that session, I found out that his big brother's in jail. That was the root cause to his problem. That took
She don't have the time to do that though.
But you can make it.
She don't have the time.
But you
to
have the
pick up
duty
a
of care.
chair
But you have the
and
duty of
fling
care.
against
No,
a
that was my
wall, dog. I'm
that
just
was my
saying.
method.
She
Do you know?
don't
That was
do you
my
know?
method.
Wait.
You
Do you
get
know?
me?
30 other children.
Do you know what you did
She
was
might
wrong?
have Mary
Does he know
over
what
there.
he did was wrong?
Of course
Do
it
you
was
even
wrong.
know what he did?
Of course it was
All
wrong.
right, so
I
then
know it was wrong. But that
You
was
going
my...
above and above.
No, but guess what though?
To have the
Do you know
breakthrough
why?
moment with one youth.
No. Do you know why? Because I'd rather have the breakthrough moment with the one youth than allow all the other youths to just to not get no breakthrough moment. So that one youth means
I understand
so
that.
much
I'm
in
just
terms
saying-
of breakthrough.
I'm just saying,
Do you get it?
I'm just saying, all right, I've had to.
You've got a duty of
I've
care.
had to deal with it. Yes, we do have a duty of care.
Don't
I've
lack
had to
in
deal
it.
with it in a sense where, okay, you've got one child that is for some reason throwing the ball so high that he wants it. You can see his mind is menacing that, okay, cool, you need something to do. All right, let me get you something to do because you're clearly bored. All right, deal with that one. And then I know what it's like because I'm working in that element currently. Do you understand? So, but you don't have the time to like that child that needs that. You don't have the time to like sit with that
So
child.
you answer you don't
which would
make
be
the time,
which would
or
be,
you don't create alternative provisions for
no, because
so
I've
you
only got
continue
I've only got
to
3
have this
hours.
problem in your class.
I've only got 3 hours to work with. Yeah.
Why 3 hours in an 8 hour day?
It was wicked.
It was.
That's
She chilled me still. Mad auntie vibe. I respected it.
Because I do after school club, so I've only got certain amount of time.
All right,
But
you're talking from that's a small period. No, but man's not asking her to do 8 hours work in 3 hours, bro.
I have a duty
That don't
of
make
care.
sense.
I'm not saying that.
I
I'm just
got more
saying-
time.
I'm just saying.
I'm
okay,
there full
You'll be-
time.
But wait, listen. You've got 8 hours and you've got 30 kids. Continuously throughout the 8 hours. That's a mad
handle 30
thing,
kids.
bro.
Delegate. I've done it before.
No.
Delegate.
I've only got to do 3 hours.
Delegate.
Sorry, Dirty. You okay?
I've walked into
Not
class.
one day, not one day, bro.
I've
You
done
couldn't
it.
handle them for a term on your own.
My
You
bro.
couldn't handle.
My brother,
What are you doing?
I know what I'm equipped to
I
do.
know what you're equipped.
Right, I know what I'm equipped
Does
to
he
do.
know?
I've been at work, respectfully. I've been at work
Yeah.
and I've received the overload of work to do, and I know how to
You're
delegate.
being
and
unempathetic, yeah.
I'm not.
to the
I'm
plight
being
that teachers
understanding to what I've seen
They're
in many a school
They're
setting.
underpaid and overworked.
100%.
Teachers are
I don't
think they're
underpaid.
underpaid. I don't
think they're underpaid. I think
you get a
so.
holiday every 6 weeks to recharge, recoup, go back at it. Yeah, where are you underpaid? Most of these teachers, every single year, these teachers go up a grade. My little brother right now is
As in
20.
up
Hold on.
pay grade, you mean?
Yeah, pay
Okay,
grade.
cool.
So they're on like, my little brother now has been a teacher since he was 21. He's now like 27, 28
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
He's on like grade 9. Bro, he's earning dumb money.
Okay.
Compared to a NQT, a newly qualified teacher.
Right,
You see
right,
what I'm saying? So it's not just you're not in that wage
Okay.
for the duration
So
of the
there's-
time that you're
okay.
there. You get me?
No, but it's fair.
He's trying to discourage us with his little professional
No,
talk.
but
Because he knows
it's
what.
real.
He's trying to
I
scare
know the
us.
thing. It's real. It's so
Do you know
real.
what? Do you know what? But
It's
when you
so
when you get to little bro's status,
Yeah.
where he's at pay grade 9,
Yeah.
and he's earning big boy money, but when you begin,
But that comes with no. But he's
comes with
acting like.
anything,
Got a beginning,
obviously.
innit?
Do you
It
know?
comes
Do you
with
know?
anything,
Do you know
yeah.
anywhere? Do you know anywhere where they just give you money and more money, and they don't give you more
responsibilities?
Bro, to
Come
be-
on.
Put it this way, yeah. He's a teacher. He's a teacher for year 5s at the moment.
Okay.
He's been a teacher for.
Can he start? Is he ready to start family now?
What do you mean?
Is he ready to start family?
He's just got engaged. So
Is he ready to start family though?
He will be soon.
So once he's got kids and
Yeah.
you don't think the responsibility of like is he got a class full of kids to?
No, but watch this though.
Is he responsible for? Is he a form tutor?
Yeah,
No,
that's
he's a subject teacher, so he teaches like the year
particular
5 or 6
subject.
throughout
Still,
the whole
it's
everything.
even- it's
innit?
even crazy.
It's like a
Yeah.
form tutor.
Oh,
He
that's the
teaches
same
from he teaches the same kids in the same class from morning till the end of school. You get me? It's primary school. It's not
Okay,
secondary.
Yeah, so he's a
he's
form
a
teacher,
full
yeah.
Right, yeah, so it's kind of
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
innit? But what I'm saying to him is, yeah, regardless of his work circumstance, his outside of work circumstance, scenario, or pressures, he knows that he signed up and he's been delegated a job to do. No matter what's going on outside,
Yeah.
in order to maintain your professionalism plus your job, you got to perform. It's like footballers. You don't get performed, you get benched. In this case, you don't perform, you get fired.
Yeah.
So perform, everybody. You get me?
Yeah.
So you see the little youth there that's moving a bit mad. Make time so you know that your thing is calm.
Okay,
You
just
get me?
quickly before we go.
Oh wait, we haven't gone round
We
yet
have-
to say
Yeah,
what
I run
we
out
wanted.
to,
we
run out
did
to go on
the
time.
most.
Still because
Hey,
10 to
hey.
7 still.
Hence
Is it
what
10
I'm
to
saying.
7?
Yeah, I got moved.
Okay,
Hence,
darling.
hence what I'm saying.
Yeah, sorry.
Before we go, Dirty got rid of the school system. We've been
I
chatting
got
about the
rid of the
school
wigs.
system for about an hour now.
Yeah,
What would you get rid of? You said
the wigs and the
wigs and we. That was mad. I don't know why you started sending for your sisters. Your
That's
own
it.
sisters.
I'm not. No, I want the betterment
And
for
you
my
would say, what would you
sisters.
get
You
rid
know
of?
what? It probably sound quite generic, but I'm gonna go with illnesses.
Aww.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there.
Heal the world.
You hear me?
Make it a
Could be.
better
It's getting until you got
place.
cancer and my wish came true. You get me?
I
Like,
feel attacked.
do you know what I mean?
Whoa,
That was
you.
left side. That was
Whoa!
left field.
Because I said that's gay,
There,
and then
he
he said
said-
until you
Until
got
you-
cancer.
Not you.
Like,
You
rah.
know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah. I feel like
No, don't feel attacked.
I feel like
Bad
cancer
mind,
was-
bad mind.
Don't feel
I
like
rebuke that,
I
man.
rebuke
In the
it too.
name.
Amen. You hear me?
Amen.
But yeah, that's my thing. Because you know what, yeah? Like saying pain and sadness and whatever is long.
Yeah.
But I see mental, physical, spiritual, everything change
Yeah.
under sickness and illness, like big sickness and illness, not common cold and all that. Even though them things is still bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, illness.
Somebody
Simply
said on my Instagram, someone said the sons and daughters of Europe.
Oh, that's cold.
I know it's crazy, but we gotta move on.
Bad.
I would be half
You right there?
evaporated.
You right? Yeah. We got the beige brigade in the back. Just want to make sure everyone's.
There's one on the
everyone's
couch,
alright.
don't worry.
Yeah.
My people there.
Cool. As someone said.
Yeah.
You probably know who someone is, but nah. It was a joke, but it's meant to have a political. I'm a comedian, you know?
Yeah.
No,
And
no,
with the
feels-
comedy, it makes you go ooh sometimes.
But
right?
yeah.
But when you
Comedy's
break it
dark,
down,
man.
you think,
It's dark,
would
man.
the world be a better place
Probably.
without Europeans? I need that for my European brothers and sisters to contemplate and think, is there a deeper
Yeah.
moment
Yeah,
in this?
yeah.
'Cause I love you lot. Do you know what I mean? I mean, not all of you, but a lot of you, the good ones.
Yeah.
Does that say I'm just it's getting weird? The good ones. Oh my
It's mad. Still, you fucked
believe I said I love the
up.
good
No
ones.
edits.
It's
That-
been
no,
JEDIONLINE.
Truly, what would I get rid of just quickly before?
What would you get rid of? Don't say nothing fucked up and end the show.
No, for real though.
I thought he was going to say your Portuguese friends.
No. I think I think I would get rid of secret societies. I think that would level and change the playing field a lot.
Yeah, level us out.
You get me?
Balance.
I would feel like the garnering and the cultivation of information and then the conspiracy to
Keep that
deprive that information or deprive the masses of that information is something I would like to remove.
Yes.
Now, if you don't want the information because you're dumb and you're stupid, you just don't care,
Yeah.
cool.
Then
But
cool,
to
yeah.
me, for there to be an active plot to stop the information getting to you is
Exactly.
what I would take
Yeah.
away. And I feel like a lot of secret societies they
Google.
form that function.
Google.
You get me? So you see, I like to twist them up because they're like, yo, 1 minute he's chatting fuckeries,
And then
childish.
they get me
Then
like
he goes to the levels that they can't go. Then they don't know what to think. They're like, yo, is this brother like, you know what I mean?
See then,
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah.
Dirty, well, you don't know.
You get me?
Yeah.
But big up man like Dirty, he's been very
Yes.
patient.
Yeah.
He
Oh
did.
my God.
It's like that.
You put up with our
yeah.
fuckery.
No, man,
Yeah,
it's
you
all
did.
good.
Do you know what? I apologize.
No, man, it's
You
all good, man.
apologise.
Yeah.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah.
That's all good, man. It's all good. It's love.
Unapologetically.
Be yourself, man.
Sorry.
Be yourself. Be yourself.
Are you gonna come back?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, because I'm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
I
it's
just
only up the
hope.
road, man.
Yeah.
We get Dirty back.
Because I just thought I didn't know if you
Dirty's
really
not
enjoyed
really.
it.
He's not really a podcast man. He's not
I'm not.
like he's
Okay,
not really
okay,
that
okay,
guy.
okay.
But I'm trying to draw him out.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it's got to
okay.
make sense, man.
People like Dirty.
But the
I'm trying
energy's
not to
good.
chat too much
The
fuckery.
energy's good
Hope you
still.
enjoyed this one.
No, it was good. It was definitely good.
You know,
Definitely
catch
good.
some joke. We've got a
definitely.
little bit about Dirty. His
Yeah,
upbringing,
yeah.
moving to Hackney, going to Kingsland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
see.
listen.
You
See?
did.
You know what I mean?
Jammer was his
Yeah,
biggest
that one
favorite.
threw me off.
Favorite.
We ain't been, that our
Man.
conversation had been. I ain't even looked at him.
Yeah, ain't been the same.
Jammer, like, bro, was that your favorite collaboration, cuz?
One of my favourite songs is with Jam. Yeah.
Are you one of your one of your favorite
Is that
songs?
because you smoked it or
You
he
smoked it. He went on mad.
Yeah, I was-
he went
I
mad.
was-
He
I was
went
smoking
mad.
it.
He
Yeah,
went
that's
because
what I
Jammer
said.
smoked it.
It worked.
Jammer's never smoked anything.
Oh my god.
Did he smoke the butt? No, he never smoked nothing.
I don't know.
What did you say? He's never smoked anything.
Was he smoked? What, in a bar? In lyrics, he's never smoked nothing. He's been okay. He's been like, all right, yes, all right. He's never been like, oh my God. Any cypher, you never heard no one say, oh, pull up the jammer bar, jammer shelled it. He does his thing. He does his thing. It is what it is, man. Like, big up Jammer for doing your thing, like whatever. But I'm from an era where we just don't have to like man just because man does their thing. I don't mean say, are you good? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I like DEE. I think he's a cool person and that. And I enjoy when he comes on and says, moi, and I think that I've taken even myself from bits and pieces of things that he's put out there.
Yes.
But I don't rate him lyrically.
Yeah, okay.
I don't rate him lyrically.
Entertainment
There's tunes that I love of DEE.
You can put them
And in a cypher, but I understand grime ain't about lyrics.
No.
It's about your persona, your brand, your character that you can put together. That's why we like.
Do you know what I want to start writing? I want to start writing like like your opening bars where they repeat it. Like,
your four liner.
The eight bar. I love that. I need to create. I need to create one. I need to create one.
You don't have to make sense.
I know.
Your thing could be a whole noise.
Exactly.
Get me?
But that's what Chick
Flirty
did.
and
But
all
that's
these
what
ones.
Chick did. Chick created the legend based off of my man's ad lib. Essentially, in some way.
Chip can't take legend because that's
No, we can't. But
personally, I don't think that it's even DEE that should have been on that tune. I think it's Flirty that should have been on that tune.
Okay.
Flirty is the original legend, myth, legend.
Yeah, okay.
He's the one that says legend.
Yeah.
You get me? It's not, in my opinion, but I'm not like the grime.
That's a bit of grime history right there, though.
But big up DEE, big up Chip, and big up Flirty, and definitely big up man like Dirty. Mr. Dirty.
Mr. Dirty.
Dirty.
Yes.
We gotta do like that. Pamper Day. Dirty Diaries. We didn't even get into
There's so much.
I can't
going
wait
to
for
Pamper
that.
Day. Yeah,
I'm going Pamper Day.
Have you got another overseas?
That's in December this year.
What's that?
Dirty Debates live in Morocco. In Agadir.
Dirty Debates.
Yeah, so I've got a live show that I do called Dirty Debates. Stuff like this.
In Morocco.
Okay, after the camera. See, I love to support my
I'm not going back to Morocco.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
So yeah, that's in December.
No, until you lot give us free. I'm not going back there. Nah, you lot violating. But big up, I'm not even going to talk about this. Out of respect for Dirty, I ain't going to talk about you lot.
It's cool. Just know it's not the whole of Morocco.
Huh?
Let's done it.
Yeah.
Nah, go on. Anyway, Dirty Debates December.
Yeah, Dirty Debates December in Morocco.
Is it attached to anything else that's going on?
Yeah, so it's a weekender. So it's a part of a weekender. And I'm
what's the
hosting
weekender?
Mo Rocks weekender.
Mo Rocks.
Mo
People
Rocks
know about
weekender
that.
in Agadir. So
Yeah.
And I'm hosting the gala night.
I love Morocco, you know.
Debates, so whichever
Morocco's nice.
I'd like to go, but I've never.
It's fucking sweet, bruv. It's nice. But
What did you say?
I'm being morally standing the ground right now. It's a personal political thing with Morocco and the way they're treating certain immigrants and that. But I love Morocco. I think I've been Morocco 5 times.
You've been better.
Yeah, I genuinely think Morocco's bad.
Over Egypt.
Yeah.
But I don't even like Egypt.
Okay. I had fun.
I'm going back there soon.
I know. I'm going after.
Yeah, but I didn't even like Egypt.
I enjoyed
it.
still.
I didn't really like the Egyptian people. Hopefully it's different.
Leave it there.
No.
A lot of the man them know what I'm saying, bro.
I've always said that I would never go back.
Racial thing?
A combination of a load of different things. To be honest with you.
I don't know, bruv. The Egyptians don't like the Moroccans, but I feel like the Moroccans have got them beat for like hospitality and a vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Egyptians, man strayed from the beaten path a little bit in Egypt.
Yeah.
Man's eyes was open.
But you see, this why I say it's mad.
Like
One eye open when I'm sleeping.
I went Egypt with Daniel.
One eye.
Loved it.
Loved him out there.
I mean,
You get me? Loved
2
him
places
out
I've been where they've said welcome home. Morocco and Egypt.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Good market is Saturday. But these men are generals, bruv.
They know what they're doing.
They're
Mind
generals,
games.
bruv.
They know what they're
Mind
doing.
games, exactly.
You're in the souk. That's
nice.
the
Give me a little-
marketplace.
I want
That's
to get
mind
that when I
games.
go to Nigeria or Ghana. Welcome home.
I'm sure there's a version of that.
I
there
says
for you
they're
still.
going to tell you welcome.
Welcome. Come well.
Come again.
Okay, it's time. Okay, guys, thank you for listening in. It's been
Come more.
it's been
Come over.
Speakenomics.
Come
This is
back.
my boy Jedi on the left to me. You can find him on JEDIONLINE on Instagram and TikTok. And
Come on.
And Illuminati Live.
Yeah.
Southside, you can find him on the South Side. Mr.
Skidoo-doo.
Dirty.
All over
Yeah,
socials,
Mr.
yeah.
Dirty
Mr.
all over
Dirty,
socials.
big up.
DURRTY.
DURRTY, get it right. Alright. Used to be Dirty SKANX.
Check out
not
Dirty
no longer.
Debates
Yes.
live. He's done shows in
And
in
the Pampering
Box
Day is
Park.
coming soon in March. We're gonna find
He's
a
done
day.
shows all over.
Yeah, all of that.
He's
good
now
stuff.
doing a show in Morocco. Check out the Morocco's weekend. Big him up. He's my brethren, so I can just
You
you
can
know what I
just
mean.
speak the-
I could just be
yeah.
how I am.
Yeah.
But obviously, hopefully, we'll get the brother to return.
No, we'll make
Do you know what I mean?
That'd be
Thank you to
interesting.
Southside.
That'd be
Definitely
interesting
make it work.
Thank you to Half a Gangster. Thank you.
Sorry. But
Even I had to stop.
imagine. Big up
She's
Maverick.
smiling, so it's fine.
It's cool.
Who said it was a she?
Oh, was he talking
You
to
lot
Mav?
too snitchy.
Was he talking to Maverick then?
But so who? You know, I wasn't talking to Maverick.
Exactly.
I was talking to a person.
We
over
just
there.
said
Oh,
book,
Could be
book.
anyone.
Sorry.
You know?
Now you're snitching that it's a
No,
she.
you're snitching.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Who are you working for?
Who you working
You
with?
got wire.
Where your wire there? Can I pat down your back?
You can.
Yeah,
I can.
yeah. And big up Maverick on the ones and twos
Boom.
every day.
Let's get it.
Shelly SHEVZ in the building.
Big up, big up.
Yeah, love. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed this. Check out everyone you can. It's been Speakenomics.